Yes, officers. There's something wrong?
Have you seen this boy?
Ah!
Oh, geez.
That's pretty
Pete?
good, homie.
What's up, Pete?
Pretty damn good.
Oh, shit.
What's up, everybody?
I figure we just
We're
kick off
sorry,
the
we're having
violence.
technical difficulties
Yeah, Chris's
before,
camera.
and believe it or not, I knew we was in some deep shit when Happy was giving tech advice.
Yeah, he even said it. He's like, we're in deep shit if Happy's giving tech support tonight. But we got Chris all squared away. We're good to go now. A couple minutes late, but we're all right.
Yep.
We're good to go. And we got a full house. What's up, everybody?
Yeah.
Ryan, Stank,
What's up, player?
South Central,
Dan, what's up, buddy?
Patrick.
I
Got
know.
everybody.
Yep. So what else?
Yeah.
You still going to Florida?
Think Chris is.
Yep.
I think I'm done for a while with Florida. Finally.
Yep, I leave Friday.
You fly out Friday?
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah. Yeah, I think our race ain't going to happen here. I mean,
Weather.
by some miracle or whatever, racing God
Really?
signed down on us and shit.
Yeah.
That don't look good at all. Hurting
That's
tomorrow, all the way into next week.
Homie, it's been raining here in Kentucky ever since I got home from Florida. And I think it's supposed to rain. Well, when Sarah got home earlier, I was like, man, the yard looks like a freaking lake. And she said, it's supposed to rain all the way up until next Tuesday here.
Same.
Like a solid week of rain.
Yeah, 10-day forecast of rain.
Damn.
Yeah, today wasn't. So today it was supposed to be like 100% chance of rain today, and it didn't even rain. It rained like half a day today. So like, hopefully that's it'll keep it south, but it was definitely quite a bit.
But now it's warming up. We just actually walked in the door from supper, and I got straight on here. And I bet outside right now, it's probably 65 degrees. Like, it feels good. It's supposed to be 75, almost 80 Friday. But rain again. You know, it's supposed to rain.
Mid-80s here all week.
Jeez.
Well, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, yeah. It was 85, something like that today.
Wow.
And we had a cold front, believe it or not.
Jeez. You know what's crazy? I seen somewhere in Texas yesterday, they were showing across the United States swing on temperature. And it was yesterday or day before, somewhere in Texas was 103 and somewhere in Alaska was negative whatever. It was 173 degree difference in the United States from South Texas. It was like down by Laredo or something. It was like real south. And somewhere in Alaska, 173 degree difference in temperature. I was like, that's pretty incredible. You know what I mean? Like, and when you look at it, it's a good ways apart, but it ain't that far. Like, you can get in a car and drive it in a day. 173 degrees is crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, man, that's wild.
That time we left the pad and went from New Orleans and went to Austin.
Yeah.
I swear to God, it was probably 173 degree difference between there. I would have felt it like it.
Right.
Luckily, Joseph was there. He goes, I'll film. I was like, you go there, brother. After fucking Steve did his burnout, man, I said, y'all might as well just give that guy the money.
Yeah.
I'll just sit in the car and watch it.
Yep.
Dozed off, and then by the time they were all done, I said, who won, Steve? All right,
told you. All right. Got 2 inches of snow and ice. Damn, really? Let's say we fitting to tie one on tonight, or what are you thinking? I don't know. I guess we can. If you want to tie one on, I guess we can.
What? No. What are we tying on?
I don't know, but I mean,
I
got some rope. Whatever we got. I mean, whatever. I'm down. We've had 2 fires already here in Colorado. Damn, no kidding.
Been a bad year for fires.
What's up, Ernie? That's our West Coast boy there.
He loves Waffle House.
Loves Waffle House.
Y'all get him all the Waffle House just
Gift certificates.
everything you can find. He loves Waffle House.
Can't be mad about that. Waffle House is good.
Ernie, we need to get out in your side of the country and see you soon, man. I like to get back
I
out
need
there.
some of them. I need to get out there and get some of them flay tails.
Flay tails.
I already know what I'm talking about.
You're definitely not tying one on. Uh-oh, Mama's watching. So if it looks like I'm sipping on water, it may be a little Patron. Maybe. After the week I've had last week, man, I could probably use a drink. Boy, we had a rough, just a lot of work, a lot of unforeseen issues that popped up, and seemed like all we did was work, which, I mean, that's what we're there to do. And we had a lot. We just had a lot of little issues that took a lot of time to fix. Ernie said the tails are ready.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Fucking don't hit me, man.
Damn it.
That's a hell of a fucking plane trip, but
Damn. That sounds good. Ernie Carson rather eat gum off the sidewalk than eat Waffle House.
I don't know about that.
Alex, what you doing? As little as nothing?
Yep. We got a big mess on this part that we're doing, so I did a bunch of rework on it. I hurried up and
Gotcha.
got my stuff done.
you missed early out. We were at Happy was giving him tech advice in there before we started in the green room. Yeah.
Got him cleared up, oh.
I
We couldn't
knew
even
we
see
were-
Chris.
When Happy was telling him what to do and shit, I'm like, oh, fuck.
My internet probably didn't know what to do. Since I was
We're already
gone
in the
for so
ditch
long.
and we ain't even started.
Oh, shit. What's that? How was men's group last night? It was good, man. It's always good. It's always. Last night was a little different than normal. We were in, if you've been, we were in our small groups. More time than we have been. Jason only spoke about 10 minutes, and the whole rest of the night we were in our small groups having discussions amongst ourselves. So it was good. It was a little different than what we're used to. We're used to somebody standing up there and talking for a while, but yeah, it was good. Alex, did you see the intro video?
Oh yeah. To this, yeah. I saw it.
Did you see it tonight?
Yeah.
That was pretty good, man. Chris done pretty good on that one.
Well, good.
He is, isn't he, Robert? I told him too when we was in the green room. I was like, damn, homie, you look good, man. All cleaned up, head's all slick, and shit, the beard looks good. Like, damn, man, my boy's looking all right over there. Cleaned up. Pretty damn good. Play it again. I missed it. It's pretty good. All right, Chris. Cue that one up one time. Let's watch it one more time.
All right. All right.
It was good. You done good on that one.
Yes, officers. There's something wrong?
Have you seen this boy?
Oh shit, man. That's funny.
Damn, he drives that Gremlin like a fucking. He drives them RC cars.
Oh shit. I mean, damn, man. That's pretty good. Pretty good shit. Well, Chris, how was your week in Florida?
It was good, actually. I thought I had a really good time. I wish that we were a little closer to the track than being out by the Freedom Factory where we were parked at.
Oh, was you
Kinda
all
made it-
outside over there in the
Yeah,
field?
we were over there in the field, and it was just I wish I could have been at the starting line a little bit more. We only went up obviously when we had issues, like, or if we were getting ready to race, really.
Right.
So that was the part that kind of sucked, because obviously we only had like one vehicle that we could, obviously ride up on and stuff. That's a fucking walk if you try to walk it.
Oh, that's a haul, man. Oh, that's
But,
a good haul. So, would they not let you all park in the grounds with the class that you were in, or did they say it was full? Or
I don't know. I'm not really sure how. I don't know if they like predict or if they like set up parking beforehand or what it is.
probably.
But
Man,
I
we
would
could have got
think-
you all in by us because there was a spot by us across from us.
yeah, I don't really know. I mean, both the rigs were there. I mean, they were on property already, obviously, but I don't know how that works.
Gotcha.
But I mean, it was peaceful. I mean, it was nice just because there wasn't really a whole lot of I guess a lot of foot traffic other than just
Yeah.
your racers and your crew and stuff like that. I mean, that was the only
Yeah.
good thing about it, but it was a haul to get up there and then
Sure.
want to get back, and obviously, and we didn't really get to watch a whole lot of the racing. Just
Yeah.
watch cars, the big end and stuff like that. That was really it.
Yeah. Well, even this was the closest we've ever been to the starting line where we parked. We were only about maybe 7 or 8 spots from the asphalt.
Mm-hmm.
So like we were really close. We had a really good spot and we had a huge spread. Like we could get all of our rental cars and stuff even in our pits this time, which made it really, really nice. We had our own kind of area, but like while we were working on the car and stuff, it was really busy. Like, just which is good. Yeah, I mean it's good. And then sometimes like when you're laying underneath the car trying to drill the crank bolts out, you got guys, hey, what's wrong with it? Like, you don't have a lot of time to sit there and talk to everybody while we're working. But like you said, it was peaceful over there for you guys. It was pretty busy for us. We always had, 4 or 5, 6 people hanging out in the tent and stuff. But it was still good. We had a really good spot. We could back right out. We were literally right in the staging lanes, and that was nice. But we still didn't watch hardly any racing. And then final day, Brian's like, the side of my rig, the side of my toter has a really big TV that pulls out, and we could like put the race on the TV. So while we're all sitting here in the pits, we could be watching it. And I was like, oh, that's cool. That it's the semis, that we've been here for a week and we just now figured out we got 2 hours left. We figured out we got a TV. Like I've got Flow. We could put my password in and we could be sitting here watching it on the side of your rig.
Yeah.
Like, that would be kind of nice though, because then you could keep up with the race. Because sometimes you can't hear.
You're right. I had it on my phone because I had a secret link, I guess you would say, as you would call it.
A little pirated version.
Yeah, and so I watched some of it like through my phone, and our pit was a little bit across from Billy's, so like the Starlink's over there. So the service was kind of because of obviously being so far away, but it worked,
Right. Yeah, I wish I would have known you guys were that far out, but now that I think about it, I've never seen you all in the pits, and we drove the pits all the time every pass we made, I would make the full circle, around, and I never did know where you guys was, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. We came over and hung out with you there for a little bit that one day. I think it was Friday. And we came over to get our armbands and passes and stuff like that to be on the starting line and stuff.
Uh-oh, let me shut this heater off. It's loud. Oh, it's just a long week. Like, man, I'm still wore out.
So walk us through what exactly happened with obviously I talked to you on Tuesday and you said it's a mess. You were still at the shop working on the car, and because you originally were going to come on, and then that obviously didn't happen because you guys were busy.
So Tuesday, we flew in. I think we got to Florida. Well, our flight got delayed. We supposed to have been there at like 4:30. We wound up touching down Tuesday at like 6:30. So then from the airport to the track, that's roughly an hour and 10 minutes or so. As soon as we get to the track, we instantly got the car up on jacks and was just looking it over because we hadn't had the car in our possession. It had been at Brian Tooley's in his house, and me, Jason, and Brad went out there last Friday and done some welding on the car that needed to be done, and then they were going to button the car up, load it, get it to Florida. So Brian gets there, gets the pro awning and everything up, which was awesome. We didn't have to deal with none of that stuff. The car was setting out. We get it up on jacks, and there's a piece of tape on the dry sump tank, no oil. So we put fresh oil in it, and the first thing we did is put a drill on the oil pump and prime it. So we turn the dash on. We make sure that it has oil pressure. Well, and about that time, I hear oil dripping, and I'm like, and where's this oil coming from? So I look in the belly pan, and the belly pan is plumb full. And I look at the firewall, and there's oil everywhere. It was going up the firewall and running back down. Well, that car has got a ton of electronics, tubing, the turbos are back at the firewall, everything. So we realized we had a mess. Long story short, there's underneath the intake on an LS engine, there's an intake galley cover, a big square cover that your oil pressure sensor goes in. The bolts around it, the plate, the bolts kind of threaded into the plate. So when they got them tight in the plate, they quit. Well, they wasn't tight in the block. So the plate wasn't tight against the block. The bolts were tight in the plate, but not the block. So it wasn't pulled down flush. So we had to take the entire top of the engine off, every bit of it. Well, then when we took the intake off, that intake has O-rings. Well, all the O-rings were destroyed. So then we're on the phone. At this time, it's like 9:00 at night, Tuesday. We're trying to find O-rings. Well, Jack Stan Jimmy, luckily, he's like, I don't know how I got 7 because a set of O-rings is 8. He was like, I don't know how I got 7, but I got 7 brand new ones here in a bag. If y'all come to my house, you're more than welcome. So then we left the track, went to Jack Stan Jimmy's. Well, he was out there working on that Lieutenant Dan car when we got there. So we sat there with him, as he worked on it, hung out with Jack Stan for a while. Well, then went back to the track and we got everything glued and just snugged it down so that in the morning we could finish tightening it up, put the new O-rings in and put it back together. So Wednesday, we worked all morning until our test session come up. Right before test session got up, we got the car done. First hit on the car, it breaks every bolt in the flex plate going into the crankshaft. So the instant we get it back to the pits, we're pulling the transmission, the torque converter, the drive shaft. We got to pull the complete running gear out and get us to the back of the engine, to the flex plate. Well, if you've ever put those bolts in the crank, they're hardened ARP bolts. And to drill them, you got to have some badass drill bits. I think we went through 29 drill bits getting out 6 bolts. We laid underneath that car for 6 hours. So we missed all of our test passes.
Oh,
On Wednesday, we made one hit Wednesday morning and it broke. Well, luckily, one of the injectors wasn't firing and it broke at half track. If the car would have made a full pass to the 8th mile, it would have burned up. So we found that issue and we fixed it. And then we got all the new bolts in it. We had to go to Ace Racing Engines, which was about an hour and a half away from the track, pick up new LS flex plate bolts, come back. They were too long, so we had to shorten every bolt, rethread them. We had to rethread the crank. Luckily, our flex plate wasn't tore up, put it all back together. So we worked until midnight on Wednesday. Never made a second pass. Thursday, they're like, all right, well, this is all you're going to get. You're going to get 2 passes, and we're rolling into Friday. And then Friday, we were out of pass. We only got 1 shakedown on Thursday, and then we got 1 on Friday, and we went right into E1.
because of the weather.
Because of the weather, they sped the whole program up, and they didn't give True 10.5 2 test hits on Thursday, only 1. So we kind of went into this race. We thought we were ahead of the game and was getting there early and going to get some testing in and some qualifying hits. We spent all the time working on the car, and then weather started moving in, so they took away our test passes. But hey, we beat the Stewed first round, which was good for us. He didn't make a great pass, but we did. We did outrun the Stewed. And then second round on Saturday, we had to race Ryan Martin, and we thought he would turn his car down, and we guessed that he would go like 415. So we put a tune-up in the car where we could run a teen or a little faster, 12 or so. It's what we were trying to go for. And we lost the tire, and Ryan Martin did exactly what we thought he was going to do. He went 415. So he did exactly what we thought, and we actually had the car to outrun him on that pass if it would have made a complete pass, and we lost the tire. But we're brand new on those liners. See, we'd only made 2 passes on the brand new liner setup, so we're still trying to learn that. So it was really difficult for us trying to compete with a brand new car that we have never legitimately tested. We were showing up to events and trying to race without testing it. But I still think to do what we did, we went 194 mile an hour, and it shows that we've got the horsepower, to go 4.0s. We know that's what we need to go. So now that the Winter Series is over, cars coming to the shop, we can really look over it, do what needs to be done, and now we can go testing.
Yeah.
And be prepared for some other stuff. We'll be prepared for King of the South. We'll be prepared for, we're going to put it on radials. Oh, you got a video?
I sure do. Actually, I have a video too from the starting line that I took when I was standing up there too. But Aaron just sent me this. No audio. No audio.
No.
I have no audio on my end either.
No.
Hold on, I got one with audio. I'll text it to you.
There's no audio.
That was our 3rd time running the Stewed. First time was at Yellow Belly and Charlie Brown, and they beat us. And then we ran the Stewed last month at U.S. Street Nationals, first round, and he beat us. And this was our 3rd time racing the Stewed. And I was like, man, hopefully the old saying works. 3rd time's a charm. And, we got in the paint with him. We pulled this one off. His car, though, you could hear it sounded like it had a dead cylinder. on
Yeah.
that path. And he didn't run as good as he normally does.
So from mine, it sounds like it was dead on at least a cylinder from probably like 200 feet.
Yeah.
Here, I'll actually pull my video up. Hang on, because you can hear it. And then like all of a sudden, you just sounds like it just gained it sounds like it was just on nitrous basically after that.
Probably was.
And
Yeah.
it just like it just came on like crazy.
Yeah.
One of them two I text you has video. I don't remember which one.
Here we go. Here's mine. Let me pull this up. Here's the one.
Man, I love going against guys like that. Like,
Dude, I was watching it at work. Well, Aaron sent me it at work, and I was screaming at the top of my lungs. Boom! Everybody's like, "What's going on in there?" I said, "Don't worry about it."
we partied a little bit on the starting line. That's big. Anytime you beat a guy like that, like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's big. Yeah, went 420 flat. We was partying a little bit. We was a little excited, man. But it's the first time we outrun them. Like that's a serious car. Car's won a lot of big events, won a lot of money, and I don't take nothing from Brandon and them. They got a good, solid team, man. They put the work in.
Brandon, he's not a poor bot or a company man or
they hustle, man, and work. They wrench on that thing. They're trying to go faster. We knew we were going to have our hands full. And then I really enjoyed racing Ryan Martin. We'd never raced him. We've never been on the starting line against Ryan Martin. And I was like, man, this may be our chance, like.
Hey, Jason, I filmed that pass through the big camera, and boy, did Jason drive that car. I think he was on 3 wheels at one point.
It was. And, like, we got back to the pits and everybody was happy. I mean, everybody was still happy, even though the car, lost it. It got out of shape on him. But he had enough confidence in Brad and the tune-up in the car that he felt the car shaking, the tire, but he felt like at any second the traction control was going to grab it and it was going to hook and go on. So he's like, man, I stayed in it, which as a driver, that's what you're supposed to do. Like, he done his job. That track was really tricky on Saturday, man. It rained 2 inches Friday night. It was a monsoon. The track was totally different track conditions. The weather was bad.
Yep.
It was so freaking humid. It was hot and miserable Saturday. The sun was beating on the track. The track had water blisters coming up in it, from all the rain we got the night before. It was just rough. It was tricky.
Yeah. It kind of reminded me of watching Sunday racing at Lights Out, because there was guys struggling off the starting line.
Yep.
And there was the same thing was happening that would be that was happening there, obviously, and it was just crazy to watch the same thing. And I've never seen Bradenton ever get bad, so it was kind of weird.
Yes.
It was different to see that track be as in the shape that it was at that point.
To see pro mods, 32 pro mods, and maybe 10 of them make clean hits out of 32, I was like, man, this surface is tricky.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wouldn't even say it's bad. It was just because it was slick prep, it wasn't radio prep or nothing, but it was just really tricky. And we thought we could get down it and lost the tire. I mean, we wasn't going to give up. We had a chance to beat Ryan Martin. We was going to put something in it to go down through there. He was going to know we was beside him. And Jason did his job. He treated him. Ryan Martin was 075. Jason was 050. So he was ahead, from the word go. Just got away. So I don't know. Maybe next time, we We definitely want to race him again. We want to beat them guys, even though they're awesome, super awesome. And there was no ducks in this true 10-5 class. Like everybody there was a hitter. I mean, there was zero ducks this weekend. It was fast. I think it was cool to see Russell Stone win. I hated that Lutz couldn't make the pass. It was puking transmission fluid in the final. But dude, that's part of the battle right there. Is just making it. As hard as them dudes are pushing them cars, as hard as we're pushing all of them in that class, just to make it to the starting line it's like you're going to war.
Yep.
I mean,
yep.
And as fast as they're going, I think Lutz and Russell Stone was going to be a really, really good final. I really wanted to see that race, man.
I think it was too.
Yep. It was going to be a good one.
There's the big end from you and Ryan's race.
Oh, yeah. This ain't going to be too pleasant. Yeah, Jay was a little loose over there. We told him from the starting line we could see the pecker extender. I was like, homie, that thing's got to be pretty sideways for us to see the front bumper.
Yeah.
It kind of made me pucker up for a second. I did say, oh, shit, pretty loud.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
What's up, T-Bone?
Driver.
What do you think of those announcer comments they was making? I didn't hear it.
Well, Chris, I do know what he's talking about. So I didn't hear it during the time that it happened.
Okay.
But then when we watched the replay and the final, they both do their burnout and they shut Lutz off, the track officials. So there's 20 people around Russell Stone's car. And the announcer saying, well, there's 640,000 people on the starting line telling him what to do. They all look confused. And Russell Stone shut his car off. So he says he has to take the starting line beam under his own power to win the event. Well, then under his breath, the announcer, as he says that, he goes, do we need to draw him a picture or make a sign of how he needs to stage his car and take the tree to get this race over with? And we're all kind of like,
what?
Damn, dude, like, why are you kind of being a jack off right now? Do you know Russell Stone shut his car off because he was giving Lutz 2 minutes to fix his car. He didn't know what's wrong with it. He's strapped in that race car. But my man said, hey, I'm going to shut this thing off, give him all the time he needs because I want to race. That's what real racers do. And the announcer's been a smart ass saying, do we need to show this guy how to stage his car and trip the beams to get this win? Like, come on, guys. He's broke over there. Fire your car up, get in the beams. He was being a real jackass. It's actually on Russell Stone's Facebook.
Really?
If you go to Russell Stone's Facebook, he filmed. We'll play it on here, and everybody can hear it. And he was kind of being an asshole.
Let me go find it.
And I think Russell's in the right to bring it up. Like, hey man, why? Like, I'm a racer. I shut my shit off because I wanted to race that guy. This is a huge event. This is the World Series of No Prep, our World Series of Pro Mod, biggest Pro Mod race of the year. We're about to run for $40,000. I'm going to give the guy a fair shot. And yeah, you'll hear it. I mean, and Russell has the video on his YouTube or on his Facebook.
I don't see it. I'm not friends with him on Facebook, so
hold on.
Wasn't Barrett, was it?
No. Russell may have took it down.
it's not there now.
Job, and he wasn't too shabby behind the wheel either. It was still close, man. 97 and 92. Good drag race.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Let me
But Fletcher, the better
let me
reaction
forward
time,
this to you,
a little bit
Chris.
quicker car right here tonight. Heck of a drag.
It's on Russell Stone Racing.
Oh, that's probably why.
It's on his racer page, but I've got it. I'll send it to you still.
Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, I think we were. I think we had actually left and had went to dinner when that race was about to happen.
We actually had to. We was back at our Airbnb. Well, I'll send it to you. I'll let you see what we were doing.
Oh boy.
Okay. That's a good part to start at.
Yeah, because they kind of filmed a lot there.
Yeah. So this is going to be up vertical, but you just need to hear the audio really at the end of the day.
Yeah, just listen to the audio. Yeah, it was Brian Loams.
These, to me, are two Camaros that represent what the world would look like after a zombie apocalypse. Okay? They are rough. They are tumble. They are mean. They are nasty. And my God, they are fast.
Yeah, they're built for one purpose, right? One purpose only, and that's to get down there as quick as they can. Oh, no.
Lute's broken. You mentioned just a moment ago with the battle of who stays together and who doesn't, and Bill Lutz has a failure on the burnout, and that may have been the only thing that was going to stop him. Russell Stone will be the winner as soon as he takes the Christmas tree. And because there is 64.7 thousand people down there yelling things around, Stone shut the car off because he doesn't know what's going on. He does have to stage the car under its own power to win the race. Now they got the door open. Someone want to make a sign and hold it up for him? I'm not sure exactly what the confusion is here, but we can really walk him through it.
Yeah, a whole lot of Chiefs, not enough Indians.
It's like Nick McCallum down there feeding some fuel into the blower.
It's just kind of being a smart ass.
It is Nick McCallum
You know what I
down
mean?
there
Like-
feeding some fuel into the blower.
Little uncalled for.
Rubber
but
tractor on the right-hand
That's-
side
that's
of the
the
race.
difference between just all out track announcer versus somebody that,
Yeah.
that does it all.
yeah,
I mean, anybody, a racer would say somebody break on the burnout
yeah,
at least 2 minutes.
right,
Sometimes it's
right,
5.
right. And you know, when it's for 40 grand and it's the World Series of Pro Mods, there
Yeah,
may
I'd give
be a
that
little,
mofo however long
lenient.
he wanted.
yeah, and that's why Russell's like, hey, I'm gonna turn my stuff off. I want to race, like win or lose. You know, he legitimate. Like I give it up to him. A lot of guys ain't built like that. A lot of guys are gonna take the tree immediately if they know he's leaking anything, and not give him no time. You know,
Yep.
and I don't blame the guys that want to race like that either. I'm not saying it's wrong or nothing, but I'm saying karma, you know,
May come back to bite you one day.
may come back to bite you. So race how you want to be treated. And the announcers, I kind of give him a little lenience too. I was like, man, these guys have been there for a week. They're ready to go home as well. They've watched hundreds of passes. But when you're on the finals and you've got that many people watching, it obviously pissed off the people that got back on. Russell Stone actually said he talked to hundreds of people that was upset. Like everybody, there was there was some higher ups that wasn't happy with the wording that was used, you know, there at the end. And I get it. You know, like, man, give the dude a break. He shut his car off to race.
You wouldn't believe how much pull the old farmer has.
Right. You know what I mean? Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. They probably didn't know who Russell is, you know, and like here, so I'm gonna send you some pictures, Chris. Actually, during that final, this is what we were doing.
Oh,
Apparently, it was all day long.
huh. It was hard to hear and like where we were. I mean, we could hear it, but it wasn't like we were like on top of a speaker to where we could hear exactly what was happening.
Is that the radio on Happy's feet again? No, I ain't got no damn radio on. Ain't no music. I ain't got no Kiss FM on, whatever it is.
That's probably my TV.
It ain't me.
What in the word is this?
See our pictures. We were actually going to go out and have a nice dinner. We wound up ordering pizza. I went to the liquor store, got a couple Angry Orchards. Yeah, look at we made Dougie have a little bit of a tan. Look at the other one of all of us in the hot tub. Did it come through? Yeah, there's the real picture of Dougie. We made him have a little bit of a tan, man. But look, even Brixton had an Angry Orchard bottle.
Oh my god!
We got our 4-year-old in there holding up a beer. Hey, after that week, we had our Airbnb had a nice hot tub. Dude, we just went back. We turned the race on. The week we relaxed, drunk a couple of drinks, ate some pizza. We had to be up first. I mean, our flight left on Sunday, so that was Saturday night, those pictures. And then we had to be at the airport at 6:30 a.m. on Sunday. We had an early morning flight.
Oh, shit.
Our flight left at like 7:30, 7:45. We was back in Cincy 10:30 or whatever, you know, like it actually worked out good. I mean, we were all kind of over it. We was ready to be home and be in our own bed and do a week of oil dripping off your elbows and underneath a race car, and it's hot. We weren't used to that weather yet. You know, it's humid. Dude, it was hot, homie. Saturday was rough. Yeah. It rained all night Friday night. Then it got hot. Then it got humid. And we're all dressed in black.
Yep.
You know, we're all race car teams. And brother, I was over it. I was ready to sit in that hot tub. I used it I went and got me a bar of soap.
Oh boy.
Hey, I'm done, man. This is it. Just bring me a wash rag and bar of soap. Look like a sausage party. Hey, I mean, at that point, it don't matter, man. I was ready for Dougie rub my back in that hot tub. I was good to go. Man. Yeah, look, Scott, Saturday was miserable. I left after a little gangster second round. It was hot, man, humid.
I didn't even see Scott.
I didn't either, but I mean that place was packed.
Yeah.
It was packed, man. I told Wes Buck we were actually on the starting line for the opening ceremonies. And Jason said the invocation and the little girl come up there to sing. And I looked out at those stands and I was, you know, it's first thing in the morning, Saturday. Man, that place was packed.
Yep.
And I was like, Wes, homie, like, congrats. He gave me a big hug, you know, because as a promoter, as a track person and putting on events, that's success. When you look out and you see a sea of people, man, that makes you, did you work hard for that? People don't understand how hard some of us work for that shit, you know, like So, and it's nice too when somebody recognizes it. Like, you know, when you grab the promoter and like, hey, homie, like you killed it. Y'all are rocking. Yeah, that means something.
It
He's
means
like,
a lot
"Man,
more than people think.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I mean, but he's like, man, I appreciate it. And dude, when he dumped all that money out on the starting line, that was crazy. He had a duffel bag around his neck and he walked up to JT and he unzipped it. Well, I glanced over and there's about 350,000 all banded up in $10,000 bands. And I was like, I hear you, homie. And he goes, I'm going to dump all this out on the starting line. And he asked Jason, he said, hey, it was one of your guys, would they help me pick it back up here in a minute while we're talking and make sure it gets back in the bag? And Jason's like, make sure you go grab Happy. He's all right in that department. He'll make sure that money's spent. I'm like, dude, come on. It was
Have to
pretty
pick
good.
one up to be taken, right?
I'm like, damn, man, damn it. I was like, I got you, Wes. That money ain't going on. Just dump it out there, man. Like, it was cool. That was cool to see. And that's cool. You know, that money was in cash before that event started. A lot of people's got to use the money from the event to make the payouts. And, you know, we all know how that game works. Hey, that man showed up with a duffel bag full of hundreds. And I was like, I hear you, brother.
Show me the bag. Show me the
Yeah.
bag.
Yes, sir. And he had it, you know, ProMod paid 150 in cash. To win ProMod points was 25. So just in ProMod was 175. Second Chance ProMod paid 25. So that's 200,000. Our class paid 40,000. Little Gangsters paid 20,000.
Yeah, 20, and then the championship was 10.
The championship, so that's 40 or 30.
Yep.
So he had there was at least 300 grand in that bag. He dumped out on the starting line. You know, he had it in cash before it started, man. I was like, that's what's up. Like,
yeah,
that's serious shit, man. A lot of people don't think about that stuff, but what'd he say? What did Scott say? I saw you running up to Billy to record Billy versus Craig. I was on the other side of the stage lane, no wristband to get up close. Oh man, and them sheriffs are on it.
They were.
If you ain't got your wristband, I don't care if you was Donald Trump, you wasn't getting out on that starting line.
I watched Bill get thrown off the starting line. That was third round.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They come and got him, told him, hey, you ain't got a wristband on?
Well, the water box guy is the first guy who said something, and he said, well, that's my son, and we have a starting line procedure, and yeah. And he walked up and told Poland what happened, and Poland said, stay up here. And he goes, well, I got to help Tommy. So he's walking back to go pull Tommy in the water box. The water box guy had a sheriff with him, and the sheriff didn't want to listen. So he just grabbed him by the shoulder and was pushing him off the starting line.
Really?
Yeah, it was kind of crazy.
Because them sheriffs don't know who you are. And actually, they don't give a shit. Their job is to say, hey, if you ain't got an orange wristband on, you ain't up here.
And you can't fault them. I mean, they're just doing their job.
That's their job.
Right.
That is their job. And everybody knows you better have an orange wristband on. I mean, it's kind of simple.
Fuck, I didn't have an orange wristband on for like almost 2 days. And I somehow still got up there, which I can't believe I did. But yeah, so then I went into crazy mode because then I was like, well, I got to do exactly what he told Bill to do and then film on top of it. So that was I was kind of sweating bullets there for a minute, but we made it through.
Right. Right.
So
Larry, I gotta get with Ryan Mitchell that does that and how he does the tournament. However he does it and his payout strategy, how he does those tournament races, I'm going to do the exact same thing. but I've got to get. I'll have all that information and actually make a post on it this week because we're going to start locking in the small tire. We're going to run it the same way he does. Everybody gets 2 hits. If you go 2-0, you're in the heavyweight. If you go 1-1, you're in the middleweight. And if you go 0-2, you're in the lightweights. But it's all small tire. So there will be a heavyweight small tire, middleweight small tire, and a lightweight small tire. And each class of small tire will get paid out. I'm going to do it identical to how Ryan does it. So I think it's $200 a car. I think he takes 32 cars. That's what, $6,400. And then it gets divided. That 6,400 will get divided up into heavyweight, middleweight, lightweight, and it gives everybody 2 hits before. A lot of guys were complaining. They travel, they get to the race, they get put out first round, and they're loading up and going home. And the way Ryan actually has done the last couple of small tire events there, everybody was really happy, and he had a really big turnout. So we was like, hey, I'm just filling in for Ryan Mitchell for this event. So you're paying $10,000 heavyweight. Sounds good, man. Just Larry Houck Race Cars needs to sponsor that other portion.
That sounds like a sponsorship to me.
Sounds like a deal. I will make that big check, brother. But no, however he does it, that's how we're going to do it. If I can gather up some local sponsorship from around the 304 area, we'll add that as well. I'm really excited to go there. It's actually my first time. I haven't even seen the track, but man, I've seen pictures of that place up on top of that mountain.
I'm ready.
Man, it looks beautiful. And everybody keeps saying, wait till you see the view. Wait till you see the view. It's beautiful. I think Larry's raced there, though. I think. Wasn't you at one of those tournament style races, Larry?
Yeah, and it was us in the finals.
It was the one that Billy was in the finals.
Yeah.
Did Billy win that, or did Larry win that?
Larry, that's when Larry hurt the motor. Did his burnout, and he broke backing up.
Do you know how the pay structure works for that, Chris? Do you know what he takes and puts with like heavyweight, middleweight, lightweight?
Yeah, I mean it's different. It's obviously swifter amounts as it goes. So obviously the higher amount goes here, the higher amount goes to the middle class, and the lower amount goes to the lightweight. So
right.
I mean, I think it all depends on how many cars you have.
Sure.
So where you split it up 3 ways basically.
Sure.
Is kind of how you take that top amount with the sponsorship money if you have any, and then you just divide it amongst 3. Then that way it's all split all the way around.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Blue Goose, I'm with you. I actually seen your comment today on my post. Seen that Blue Goose Racing that you were going to try and make it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. Vanilla Gorilla 50, 30, 20. Hey, that actually don't sound too bad.
Yep.
That's what we'll do, and it'll be, whatever it is, it'll make sense.
Mm-hmm.
It'll definitely make sense. I kind of like it though. I'm looking forward to trying it. I see both sides. I'm still that small tire kind of gangster dude that if there's 32 cars, you show up, you better have your shit right. Come off the trailer, and if you lose, you lose. You load up, and you go home. I mean, we street raced for 20 years. That's the way it works. I get it. But then I also get, in this time of day, you spend a few hundred getting there, you get your family there, you spend 200 entering, you may want to make one a pass more than once. You may want to go down the track at least twice before you get put out. And the guys kind of see value in it, and like, man, at least I'm getting a couple passes. That's worth going and trying, and I may do good in lightweight. Maybe get a couple $100 back or get some of my money back. So I kind of see we're just in a funky spot right now on some of these events, and just got to make it the best for everybody.
Yep, I agree.
I mean, just trying something. It
did well already, so like you can't say that it won't. Obviously, there was. I'm almost think that there was 40. I think there was 41 cars there. That
Man,
last
that's killer for small
And
tire
that's-
right now.
Dude, that's insane. And that's people be jumping through hoops for that right now.
That's huge. There's so many of these events getting 12 to 10 to 14 or so small tires, which still, that's a damn good race. You know, like, that's still a damn good race. And I mean, we've been fortunate in previous years to have a lot of cars at some of the events. We've been very, very fortunate, because then I look at some races that, I mean, there's only 4, may get 4 small tires. You know, we're just in a funk. I honestly think this is going to be a really good year. I think people are really starting to see the divide and where they really fit in at certain events. And I think guys are like, obviously I can't go to the Winter Series and compete in small tire, you know, in true 10.5. I know that I need to be staying to these front side no preps. I need to travel and hit these. I think there's a divide also where the guys was like, I got to stay on backside or airports or really rough, coarser, slower surfaces. And I think we're going to have a really good year. Happy, remember talking about splitting the drivers up this exact way. Absolutely. Absolutely. I was hard-headed then too. I was like, no, man, I don't give a shit. Like, you better show up and have your shit ready. You want to run small tire, you better be a gangster and have some, you know, have some nuts on you. But now I'm getting a little softer, Billy. Getting a little softer as we get older. You know, I kind of see both sides. Hey, if it works, and we're just filling in for Ryan, it's kind of his thing. And I was like, man, I don't want to go off of what you do. Like, this is your area. These people know how you race. Let's do it how you do it. Like, I'm cool with it.
Yep.
I'm good with it. We were trying to come up with something. Exactly. Yeah, because you always said that Funny Car Chaos does like A, B, C, and this is really a way to do it. It's still all random draw, so it is still kind of the luck of a chip draw of who you go against, of where you'll be placed. You know, you may have 2 killers. I mean, killers draw each other first hit off the trailer. Well, if one of them killers is going to lose, we know one's going to lose, so they're not going to be in the faster class. So it is kind of interesting. Like,
yep.
Would Ryan say we were lucky to get 14 on the street this past Saturday night in Mississippi? Yeah.
Damn, hell yeah.
That's a good street race, though. Like,
yes.
That's a hell of a street race, I think. So does anybody?
Anything over 8 is I like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Any more than like 16,
Gets to be too many.
yeah, you're just there a lot longer than you need to be.
Yeah.
Because, most of the guys don't have their shit together.
No. Track didn't even sell anyway. The people that still own it. They just have new people running the track.
What's that?
That one there?
So does anybody think the board's being lit changed anything for small tire? I think it's more exciting. Personally, we all know those cars are fast. We all know, well, a group of us really knew what others were capable of. If you're kind of in the circle, we would hear numbers. So there's a group of us that already knew. I think there is probably a couple of people out there was like, hey, I can't run with these guys. I better back up and do something else. But then as many people as that's going that direction, I think there's guys out there getting their cars finished up and ready. I think there's Pro 275 guys that are going to be testing slicks to make the switch and come over and race on slicks, because there is going to be more money in it. The Winter Series paid $40,000 each race. King of the South pays $75. My Clocks On Nationals pays $100. When you start offering money out like that during the year, guys are coming racing.
And then you got obviously the IHRA's deal, and then you have the
Every
NHRA's
month.
deal and the NHRA's deal as well on top of it. So
Yep. There's going to be places to race on 28-10-5 slicks for fast guys. And with that kind of money, IHRA is what, paying $20,000 every event? Man, you go to a couple of those events and pick up a 20 bag, you get your stuff lined out and go win that 75, you come win 100. The amount of emails we've got and the amount of people that I spoke with this weekend that's coming, that's making the switch, it's going to be good. I think the last one of the Winter Series, there's a lot of cars down. This is wintertime everywhere besides Florida and Texas. You know, it's winter in our part of the country. These guys got their engines tore apart. They got their transmissions out. They're freshening up their hot rods. They're getting ready for a full season. What did Billy say? Remind me next time we see each other about a crazy idea I have about small tire in the future. I'm all ears on me for sure. I'm all ears. What are you doing, Austin? To say double digits at a street race is hardly heard of anymore. It is. It's tough. It's how about John Dock getting his hand broke from transmission failure? That was a freak accident, but man, them drive shafts ain't nothing to play with, man. You got to look when that thing goes 1-to-1, how fast that drive shaft's spinning in that car. That thing is literally a bomb in your hand most of the times right there at the shifter, directly over top of the drive shaft. It is a bomb ready to go off. And yeah, it tore John's hand up.
yeah, I seen his hand was messed up on he was on Cooper's podcast.
Yeah. Yep. It got him pretty good, man. Austin Green. I know a few Pro 275 guys building new cars just for slicks. I do too. I've spoke to a few. A few's reached out. Hey man, you serious about that $100,000 race? Yeah. We're coming. And it's guys that I never thought of would have been racing on slick. So what about a no prep the boards being lit?
We'll
I
do it
think
for index.
I don't know how it would go.
It's hard to struggle now as it is to get cars to do it. And
yeah,
I mean, I think at the end of the day, you're gonna have I think you're gonna have guys that won't do it if you try to do it.
I agree. I think certain places could pull it off and be successful. I think others, it would really be, you'd have to be in the right part of the country with the right group of racers. Everything would just have to fall into place. What about it, Mike?
It's happening.
You'd have to be at a pretty professional, I think, where the tree was really nice, the scoreboards were nice. Like, I think it'd have to be a good front side, obviously. And good front side cars are running pretty fast. We all kind of know where, a good front side car will go 450s.
Yep.
Like, Mike's truck's way faster than that. Don't let him try and bullshit you. So
650s.
Yeah.
Try 650s.
So a good front side, they are fast. I think it would be exciting for the crowd, but then I think some places it would hurt. So it would just have to be the right situation. It would all have to align. I think you could do a race per year with the boards lit. Any more would scare. Yeah, see, that's I agree. Everyone is forgetting that the actual show is that no prep is bringing in. Yep.
That's why I think some of them are lost, but look like one guy won, but an announcer can only beat it, but half of them they need to physically see it. That's why
Right.
heads up racing is boards off and index stuff. We already know that you're
Right. Right.
So,
No, for sure.
because we randomly change ours each round.
I like that. I do. I wouldn't mind trying that in a class. And I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be exciting. Don't get it too far, but 3 or 4 tent split, and it could be just random anywhere in there. And I think that's 4 or 5 tents, half second's a pretty long time. I think that'd be fun.
Hell of a challenge.
That's the thing. That would be the fun part, I think, as a driver. I think it would be fun to actually race in it, to try and tune for that and change your setup, to run 570 one pass and 610 another pass.
Right.
Like that's pretty cool shit.
Yep.
Mike, how many Angry Orchards are you on?
This is my first. I actually passed out on the couch here and woke up and I was like, oh, fuck, I meant to come on and say hi to you guys. So, I'm on.
Tailed his ass. Maxwell tailed and put the tail tune in it.
Oh, yeah. Maxwell drug his bag across your forehead.
Yeah, probably. He's looking a little too happy over there.
No wonder he's fucking asleep with his hand on his ball and his fucking balls.
Oh, man.
What time do you guys start?
8:30?
What time is it now? 9:30?
No.
9:40?
You missed out. You missed out, dude. Chris was having glory difficulties and stuff. And
Chris was what, at the glory hole?
And in the green room before we started, he was having his shit with Glory, and Happy was giving tech support. I knew we was in fucking trouble, dude.
Oh, fuck.
I got him cleared up. Oh, he was a little rough. We couldn't see him. It was like he was filming with an iPhone or something.
It was,
Oh,
easy.
It was like I smoked weed with an iPhone.
It was bad. He had to reset his intro net, and he's good and queer now.
Oh, did you see the? You bring it up again, Chris.
Oh, check out the intro video.
Oh, boy. That should be good.
God.
Chris, you know how to operate it? There you go. Oh, no.
Yes, officer. If there's something wrong.
Have you seen this boy?
Oh, shit. Chris done pretty good on that one.
Yeah.
He done pretty good.
Corey commented on Monday, and I was like, where the fuck have you been? He fucking totally jumped ship. New show. See you later.
Yeah.
That's what somebody was
Shit.
telling me. I was like, huh. I don't get on. I believe it or not, I haven't even been watching hardly anything. And I'm
Anything.
Still not sleeping, but
Yeah.
I just can't believe he left Chris the fucking reins on this fucking deal. That's a horrible choice.
well, I had to give Chris some of the reins because his reins that he was using
Oh, yeah, that other platform was fucking.
from Prince or something.
Hey, at least I was trying, okay?
That was
I
the Temu version of fucking StreamYard he was running over there.
I was trying my best here, bros. Hey,
Bros.
Jake.
thanks for the party this weekend at Thursday night.
Yeah.
Our food. Good old strange.
Oh yeah, y'all seen
engineering.
each other. Did y'all see each other again?
Who's that?
Mike and Chris.
No, I didn't
No.
see him this weekend.
Uh,
I think I'm seeing Chris this weekend though. So we're starting to ramp up the bread production down here in Florida to keep up with the demand.
There you go. Uh-oh. Think that's what it is? I tell you what, I think Corey really did get the Digger Dial fee taken down. Damn it.
Oh, fuck.
What happened? Digger
I
Dial?
don't know.
I thought they don't let him. Why? Is it, or is he the reason why they don't allow him?
That was, I know that I mean, I honestly just thought that was a bullshit rumor that somebody started. Like,
I'm just fucking fishing here. I don't even know.
Right. I don't believe it.
We don't know, but
One thing happened to me at Digger Dive. You got a lot of people that cry on the internet for a free live feed, and then somebody breaks in your car and eats your fucking Christmas tree cake.
Steals all your, yeah, there's a bunch of thieves at Digger Dive that take
Get on here, Jake.
Christmas tree cakes. Come on, Jake.
I'll send you an invite right now. You get on. You know you got nothing else to do.
You know what Jake's gonna do? He's joining the Tin Soldier crew for a weekend. He said, "Man, I'm going racing with you guys."
Nice.
And I was like, "Come on, man." He goes, "No, seriously. Like, if I need to wrench, like, I legitimately want to come just with you guys for a weekend." And I was like, "Dude, that would be awesome." But we do have, even though we do put in a lot of work, we still have fun. I think people see that.
Oh, always.
We're having a good time. You know what I mean?
Got to have fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
If we're not having fun, it ain't like, it just ain't gonna work. And
Yep.
all of us. Too late tonight. I'm already naked. Well,
Listen,
yeah, I mean,
seen some stuff, okay?
Well,
Jake, if you're embarrassed, like, if you're embarrassed about coming on here and being naked, I'll do it with you.
There's been way worse. There's been way worse.
Well, how do
Way
you end
worse.
this again? How do you end this again? I'm sorry, I got a bad connection here, people.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, don't be embarrassed, Jake. I'll get
Whenever
naked
you,
with you, man.
whenever you want to come on, Jake, just send me a DM. I got you, buddy.
I'm naked right now from the
From the waist or belly button down.
down. Yeah, belly button. I actually probably about the bottom of my tits down.
Oh,
I gained all this water weight and a fucking Kool-Aid pitcher.
Damn it, man. Patrick, I'm going racing this weekend. Where are you headed?
I think if that's Patrick Swayze, I think he's coming down here.
Oh, awesome.
He's making the trip.
That's awesome, man. How's it looking for you this weekend, homie?
Not bad. Car count looks
Good.
decent. Weather looks good. I mean,
good.
The weather's always good. You know, you were just here, so there isn't anywhere better to be in the country for nice weather than here right now. So
I do agree, man.
Yeah, we're just ironing out the last fucking little bits, doing all the lock-in lists and everything else, filling up everything. So we got badass trophies. We got all the merch came in. Everything's coming together, so it should be a good weekend.
Awesome, man. That's awesome. There it is right there.
Yes, sir. Third one. I think Kyle
That's
sent
awesome.
the boys down from 1320, so we'll see them. I don't know what we're doing for recreational stuff yet. It's
What?
the track opened up for Friday test and tune, which I wasn't a huge fan of, but it's not my track, so
And
now
everybody's allowed to test.
yeah, everyone's allowed to test Friday, and they're scraping Thursday. So
I got you.
Well, considering they were going to close down last year.
Right.
yeah, I think they're just trying to get as much money as possible before they close, which
Like
I
an
mean, I get it.
Aerosmith
It's a
concert.
business, right? So
Yeah.
I would have liked to
Concerts
it
were
have been
higher.
closed on Friday, but you know,
What did you say about Aerosmith?
Right. Hey, babe. Would you fix me a water, please?
Mike is allowing testing for 12. Yes, all our brackets. We got 530 bracket, 540 bracket, 550 bracket, 60 bracket, 620 bracket, 635 bracket, 650 bracket, 720 bracket, 850 bracket, and the 90 class.
Fuck yeah, I'm running that 710 bracket. Come on.
And we
Damn, how
named
many football
them.
guys you got out there?
We got lots. We got lots of brackets.
Oh,
They're not brackets though; they're indexes, so they're cool. So don't compare the two because they're not even similar.
Nowhere close.
Nowhere close.
Oh shit, man.
That's good.
But on all of the indexes,
Yes.
I mean it's you guys will be going off a tree and scoreboard and
yes, out of all my 34 indexes we're running. Actually, no, we're gonna use no scoreboard. We're not gonna use we'll use Pro Tree 400, no scoreboard, so no one knows what the fuck's going on. And then
for all of them.
yes, for all of them.
Oh, cool.
So you get a wind light.
Yeah, just win lights.
Yeah, that's cool.
No, I'm kidding. 650.
No.
The only index we have is the Sandbagger class, the 650 index, and we put on the boards because nobody fucking understands. Like, I understand the concept of leaving the scoreboards off, but I also don't because we've been doing 650 now. Like the Sandbagger class has been with us since day one. It was originally invented for slow people that just wanted to race.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we tried it doing it with no scoreboards on, but nobody fucking understands what's happening. And that's also a little bit of a gripe I have with the stuff at Bradenton. Like we tried to watch some of it, but you don't know what the fuck is going on.
Right.
You see a card, and you're like, oh yeah, he's got him. He won. And then they're like, oh, the other lane. And you're like, what do you mean the other lane? It doesn't even make sense.
I still remember we were at Yellow Belly that one year, and they were running that shit, and Tuck was all like, "Hey, that fucker!" And they're like, "That the motherfucker won. They're running the index," and he's like, "The fuck is that shit?"
Right.
Like,
well, it is. It's very it is very confusing. I think the board should be on for that stuff because not only that, the one year I had people coming up with draggies and they're like, "I should have won. Look at my draggie," and it just turned into a fucking fuckery of.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we're having a great event. And I'm sitting here spending the whole night discussing your index. Like you ran a 651 and he ran a 651.5 but you won and he won. And I'm like, bro, you're talking to the wrong guy. I'm not that guy. Like, I have no fucking idea. Whatever the tower said, whoever won. Like
that's who won.
They specialize in bracket racing, so I'm sure they know what they're doing. But it just like now we just scoreboards on. There's no fucking dilemma. Everybody understands then why each person won. I don't have to explain anything to anybody. It's just it runs way smoother. And I kind of wish they did that with that little gangster stuff because I think a lot of people are still confused from a spectator point of view. And it also gives more. I don't want to say that it gives more peace of mind to racers because I've talked to a few people who are like, dude, I don't know why I lost that round. I looked at my draggy and I didn't, they're going off of draggy things. And that's the problem, right? When you run stuff off of your draggy, it's not 100% accurate.
Sure.
So
Thank you.
It leaves that what if, or not that the tracks would ever do anything. Do you know what I'm kind of getting at, or no? I don't know how to say this without.
Yeah.
No, I do.
Well, I was just getting ready to say was you were talking about draggies. Well, like this weekend, obviously we run a draggy.
Here, show Limpy
in either car, and
only if he'll smile.
One day was good, and then Saturday, the draggy was completely like off. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
She's huge
You
now.
got to visit.
Oh yeah.
This product girl.
Oh boy. She's eating the mic.
Oh, kill.
Dude, she's gorgeous.
We got big.
She has
Yeah.
got big. That gray and tan on her. This
You still got puppy breath?
just a little. It's about gone. Puppy breath.
Get her. Oh my
That's
god.
my baby,
I
man.
love puppy breath.
It's
I do
crazy
too,
how
homie.
She's gotten.
That's my baby. Yeah, she's got big.
I'll tell you who doesn't have puppy breath. Fucking Maxwell. His breath smells like you're fucking smelling his ass.
That's like you're asleep and his balls are across the face.
Fuck. When he sleeps in my face now, it smells like literally I spun him around and I've got my nose in his ass. Breath is horrible. And I give him those dental chew sticks to try to help.
Oh yeah.
You just shove him up his ass. What you need to
Yeah. No shit.
do.
Oh man.
Chris,
I'll
do you
tell
know,
what,
can you... Sorry, go ahead.
Right.
Do you know if you can pay for time slips for little gangsters?
Yes.
Yes.
You can.
Oh, you
It's 100
can't pay
bucks.
for them?
Yes.
And does it show both people's time?
Yes. It's
Okay.
yes, it's a
But
combined
you still get
ticket.
the.
They have
Oh, is
to
it
they have
combined?
to prove why they
Oh,
made
yeah,
the
yeah,
call.
that's
So
right.
it is
Oh.
a double ticket. So they'll show you the margin of victory.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay, I didn't know you could even do that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were really thinking about doing it because what I thought the whole Draggy situation was Tommy's Draggy for some reason on Saturday kept saying he was going at 26 and he was still getting the win, and we were like, that can't be right because normally it's like one or two numbers off usually in any instance. So if he goes like a 29, he really is going like a 30, like a 301, you know what I mean? So, or a 302 or a 305 or anything like that. But it was
But
like,
at this,
200.
I don't know if it's because the GPS signal was so bad that day, but it was bad.
at this point in that style racing, what does it really matter? Like, I still don't understand why we can't have the boards on. Like, it doesn't. Everyone knows they're running 530s. It's not a secret.
So from what I've gathered and been around it so much and then talking with Poland and Jimmy Dale,
Yeah.
the difference in them not showing the times and nobody knowing is that these guys that do really professional bracket race, they really break down people's tickets. So they'll have a game plan going into the next round. So say you win a 31
Yeah.
and Tommy knows and sees your ticket and or knows exactly and breaks your whole slip down of your reaction time, your 60 foot and everything.
No, but I'm
He's
not
going to put
saying-
a game plan together to know
I'm
what
not
to do to like break
Sorry.
on the big end. You know, like these really professional bracket guys really break down the slips if they know them and can see them. So if there's no slips and they're just going, everybody knows it's a 530 index. It's really hard to judge how you're going to take the stripe or where you're going to get on the scramble.
Yeah, but
and then hit the brake.
I'm not saying print tickets. I'm saying just show the time they ran at the end. That's it. Just one time.
Yeah, they probably could. I mean,
You can't break down shit from that.
No, you just know the overall time. So if a guy
That's what I'm
does go,
saying. So then
Yeah.
at least when people see a guy who runs a 530 and the other guy runs a 529, they know why he lost.
they know he broke out, and yeah,
Yeah,
like I get
that's
that.
what I'm like. We don't show the times. We don't give out tickets. We show the final time. So if you run like a 650 with a 1 and the guy beside you ran a 650 with a 2, you know, like
Yes,
they understand then who won what.
yes. No, I get it.
But-
I do.
That's the part. Like I don't agree with printing tickets either. It would just be cool to see like the actual time they ran. Like if one guy ran a 535 and the other guy ran like a 534, you could see what the difference or
Right.
when one guy breaks out, you understand why. And I mean, didn't a bracket racer
then-
win that whole deal anyway this weekend? I mean, the shit's coming. They're not dumb.
Yeah.
Like I talked to all the bracket guys here at Immokalee.
Yes.
Trust me, when you start putting that kind of money up there, they're already their ears are fucking burning already.
They are. I mean,
And that
but I think in their eyes, though, like in Jimmy Dale and Poland's eyes, with them not showing the times, they still don't think that real bracket dude has a clear advantage over another guy that can go 530 consistently.
Well,
Yeah,
the
but
whole
if you
deal is
talk-
get
They don't
it up
know.
front and then play with what you got on the big end. So I mean,
Yep.
If-
Just
if
by
you-
dumping it and breaking.
Which I get, and we have there's guys, I've talked to a bunch of them now because they're staying here in Immokalee for the whole winter because they're doing like bracket races in between everything here.
Yeah.
So a lot of guys have left their trailers and stuff. And I was talking to the guy actually who won the $1 million bracket race.
Yeah.
And dude, those guys, it don't matter what the slip says. That guy can run 530 with a fucking 530
know.
every time and cut a light
No.
like nobody's business. He's gone before you even fucking thought about letting go of that button because that's what he
Yep.
does for a living.
Dude, they're good.
So if he decides, like he won our 650 class,
Yeah.
when he jumped in it, like
Yeah.
initially our 650 class was like entry level for people. But again, you put a little money up there. Now you got bracket guys who get interested in this. It's inevitable. Like you can postpone it all you want for now. When these bracket guys decide that they want to win that money, they're gonna come. They're gonna have that shit fucking dialed, and that'll be that.
Yeah. I gotta agree with that because some of them guys that really do that, man, are really, really good and dialed in. I mean, they are good at what, but I like Tommy, man, he is really, really good at that class. Like he is.
He's extremely good. But maybe Tommy's a good bracket racer, and he should start looking into bracket racing or index racing, whatever you want to call it. I call it the same thing, but I know there's differences to it.
Sure.
But there's a lot of index racing for huge money. Like, if that's what he wanted to do, then that's what I would concentrate on if he's really good at it.
Yeah.
Well, and that's what he is. I mean, ultimately, that car is incredibly hard to go 530 because he.
Tommy's on here. He said, "I opened this shit up. I hear my name. What did I miss?" Hey, actually, me bragging on you, homie.
I was actually just getting ready to say was obviously we know that obviously your car's not. It's hard for you to consistently go every round exactly the same way because obviously your starting line procedure, your bump, your deep stage, the way you deep stage, all that stuff all matters. How well you run to run that number. And I was just gonna say,
yeah, but if you go out there, Chris, and you practice doing the same procedure like those guys do over and over, what they do, I watch them. They go to the starting line. They have a thing down to a fucking art that every single pass is the same pass, the same bump, the same everything. Like how they stage, the whole procedure to them is like it's just rinse and repeat.
And it depends on the surface. It depends on the prep too.
Sure.
Because we have yes, it does. It does because obviously if you're going to bump, the surface of how well it's prepped is obviously going to dictate how well your car or truck actually bumps into the beams. If it's
really sticky, it'll be shallow when you go to bump. It takes more bump to get in because
but if you have it turned up enough, the speed, you can bump into the same position every time if you want.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean,
you guys are making it sound like it can't be trainable.
Well,
I know
this car
Tommy
here is the
went
reason
to the
that he's
edge.
got a Hans device just because of the bump.
Yeah, in my truck, I need to wear the Hans device for the bump.
That's what I said. That's why you got the Hans device is because you're
Terry ratchets my head with a ratchet strap now to the seat behind me, so I don't hurt myself.
I bet Tommy knows within an inch or two if he went deep, 2 inches deeper than he did the round before.
Oh, he does.
Oh, I'm sure he does. That's what I'm saying.
I passed Allison one time. We crossed paths, And I said, man, that looked like a good pass. And she goes, well, I bet he's going to say something because he went in a little deep. And I'm just like, holy cow. Like, you know, to us, it don't mean near as much. Like, we're
No,
just
it doesn't,
looking for a
because it's
second
heads
light
up.
to come on.
It's
Yeah.
heads up racing. It doesn't matter. Deep, shallow. Who gives a fuck? You just let her eat and hold the scramble, the nitrous, all of it. And you put it all
Yep.
through there.
To him, man, I bet, I mean, literally,
It
It's
dictates
consistency.
yes.
The light, dictates
Yes.
the light in your.
Well, she's on here now, big index nerds.
No, but that's what it is. It's practice. That's what I've talked to those
It
guys.
is.
That's what they say. They go out every weekend and they just do 60 foot and they get the 60 foot perfect to the way they want it. And then they start building those drive shaft curves and they just fucking bang the thing off the drive shaft curve the whole time.
Yeah.
And that's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
And it runs the time they need it to run. Like,
Yes.
they do their little wheelie because the wheelie also does something with the tree. Was explaining that if you pick up the tires, that's why they do those little like hop wheelies and then they fucking take off.
Yep. No drive shaft curve here. Oh, shit.
I'm not saying
See,
my point wasn't that you use a drive shaft curve. I said a lot of people, that's how they set this whole thing up.
oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And I know that's a fact. I've talked to some that are definitely riding some type of dots.
Yeah, that's what
and-
like they showed me. They're like, this is how you set it up, and he goes, we'll run the same time every time. Like,
Absolutely.
he can show me a stack of tickets that's fucking this thick, and it's exactly the same time, exactly the same
Absolutely.
mile an hour.
Yep.
Reaction time, everything is within like fucking. It's crazy. It's like I get the. If you're in that kind of sport, I get it. They're very good at what they do.
Yep.
Yep. I mean, it's hard to argue running that series this year because I mean, look at the payouts that we have coming up for the next probably 3-4 months now. I mean, I think
homie,
at
this
point,
entire year.
you could at not even the midpoint of the year, if you went to every single little gangsters race on the East Coast alone, you'd be winning probably $60,000. Like, there's
More than that.
nowhere else. There's nowhere else doing that right now in any class.
Yes, there
other
is
than-
though. That's the thing. There's lots of places that do bracket races for way more money.
True, but I mean, like anything like in our rim of the world, as far as this type of racing.
Right.
I know, but what this type of racing is that type of racing. You're becoming the same thing.
As long as they keep the dragsters out and the big tire cars out and wheelie bars that goes 530s, it at least.
Yeah, no, I
still-
agree. The reason they use the big tire obviously is consistency, right?
Yeah. And
it's,
the dragsters.
it's more forgiving. Like we have a big tire S10 in Mike's shop right now. That's a bracket guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy when you actually talk to them and see the art behind it and how much testing they do and how many races they go to. Like they gave out probably a couple $100,000 just this winter at Immokalee and bracket stuff, like easily.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's serious shit.
So if Tommy's good at it, I recommend he does it. There's a lot of money to be made out there if you're good at that stuff.
I would actually like to see him take that car, small tire, radial, and go to, I hate to even say the word bracket, but like a big bracket, like the million, spend the it's $3,000 to enter that race. It's $3,000 entry fee. But like, that would be cool. But then, you know, you're racing against 300 dragsters, also 500 big tire cars with wheelie bars. I think that small tire car on a radio would be at a disadvantage of something like that,
Oh, probably.
you know. But it's called Gangsta, so it's different. I mean, I know I they are doing something right, and something is very appealing because there was guys begging to get in the entire
100%.
Winter Series. You know, they've really. My goal is to win enough little gangster races to get back in the heads. I hear you, homie.
Yep.
Hey, you got, and I mean, that's like right now with the way the schedule looks like, there's plenty of them to hit, you know. So
I would be interested this year because now the word has gotten out. I mean, it was kind of like a no prep thing. A lot of guys didn't really look at it, but now talking to the guys, a lot more eyes are on this now.
it is.
People talking in that side of the world about it. So it'll be interesting to see this year who goes. Like, I think you're going to start to see a lot more people that you probably never seen before, but maybe the other side of the world knows them very well.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Especially when you got like $20,000-$30,000 races, those guys are willing to come for that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. No,
and
absolutely.
I think all the no prep guys or the guys who are in it from the no prep world may at that point realize it's not as good as they thought it was.
I agree. I do agree with that.
They don't test like these guys do. They don't practice. They don't do this stuff.
Yeah.
It's hard to go from like small tire racing, true street racing to all of a sudden jumping into 530 and then jumping back out and going to doing something else. Like these guys religiously test for just that.
Yeah. No, I agree.
And I think that's why Tommy's. I think that was why Tommy wasn't bringing the Falcon to our race, because now it's all set up for this 530 thing, right? So it's hard for him now to jump back into heads up like no prep racing with it. I could be wrong, but that was kind of the feel I got from him when I was talking to him and Chris there.
Sure.
Well, they've been to Florida enough times the last couple of weeks too,
a lot,
obviously, and they're racing in Summer Nats, which is coming up here in 2 weeks. At Brayton as well, so that she can race, so that Alice can race her truck as well, so that she obviously has a place to race and has a class that she can fit in. But yeah, and he don't fit True Street. That's the other thing, obviously, with being on methanol.
Oh, it's still on methanol. He never switched it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yep. So it's he's got some stuff in the works. He's gonna work on the car a little bit. And just
never mind the car. He needs to work on that truck so I can spank that ass. Tell him that.
Ooh.
Tailgate.
Yeah. Never mind the cars, the this, the that. Let's work on that truck.
Who is the guy that's running? Oh, well, let me reword it. Is the guy in the black Chevy 2 wagon that's running Little Gangsters a lot now? It's been at Bradenton in the last couple of races. Is that the guy that won the $1 million bracket race? He's got a black Chevy 2 station wagon.
I don't know if he has. I know the guy I was talking to has a Camaro, white Camaro.
Gotcha.
Was that wagon there this weekend?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
It's a black Chevy 2 wagon. I was curious if that was the guy that was like a really professional bracket racer. Jim. No, it wasn't him. Okay. What is the Jim? Does Jim Tinch have the Chevy 2, or is that the very professional bracket racer? I was curious because I was just trying to see who. I know that there was a guy that's, like really travels in bracket races. I was curious how that guy done this weekend down there, but I didn't know which car he had. Oh, Jim has the wagon. Okay. Who was the guy that was like whoever had won the $1 million before and come and tried out Little Gangsters, or that is always racing at the $1 million, that like all he does is bracket race? Do you all know who that guy is or what vehicle he has? Gage Birch won the $1 million. And they have both ran Little Gangsters.
Gage drove El Toro.
El Toro, Motion's car. So he was just a driver that won the $1 million, but not he's not racing Little Gangster in his car.
Correct.
I got you. He's just a hired gun for motion to drive the Mustang, to drive El Toro.
Yeah, I think he's always, and I think he has ran El Toro in every single Load of Gangsters race
until he crashed it, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, I was curious if the guy that had really traveled, with all the and done the $1 million bracket race, if he had brought his car over and just switched it to a small tire and tried. I didn't know. Didn't Tommy beat him in the finals at the first race? Yeah, I believe so. That's when they raced, wasn't it?
Yes.
And then they raced again at the Christmas tree race, and that's when he lost the tree.
Yes. He technically won, but he lost the Christmas tree. That was a
rule.
Yeah.
It's still
a rule. And also to clear up as well, I've seen a million people were saying, they didn't understand how the point situation happened this weekend and how many of the races, obviously counted points. Obviously, Tommy won the first race, the first Winter Series race.
Yep.
I can't remember how many rounds he went the second round, and then obviously he went into the semifinals of this round. There was only 3 races that was counting towards points. The Christmas tree race did not have anything to do with the winter race. So the Christmas tree race was a solo race in itself. So he won. Obviously, he got money out of that, and that's all he got. The point series was through the first race, the U.S. Street, and then World Series of Pro Mod. So everything combined all together between those 3 races is what
Snowbirds,
yes,
U.S. Street, World Series of Pro Mod.
Yep. So it all went dictated by how many rounds you actually went. Obviously, it did get down to the end there because obviously, if Chris lost in the finals, we were about to have a tie. And we'd already So if Chris would have lost to the girl that he was racing in that Buick
in the final,
that would have been a tie in the point series. We had already
between
Tommy and Chris
would have tied for first place.
Yep. And there was going to be a runoff if that did happen at the end of the night.
It should have been a foot race.
Right.
And then push-ups and sit-ups and back to the starting line or like something crazy. Drink 5 beers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sit on your head.
Yeah, do something.
Now you're talking.
How far you can hit a golf ball or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So they would have actually, after the finals and after all of it, they would have had them two would have had a heads-up race to dictate.
No.
Yeah, homie.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Try and get some rest.
Bottom one. Bottom one.
Brother. Yeah,
bottom one, Chris.
Yeah, I believe so. You should be good.
Love you, homie.
Love y'all.
Kill the whole
right,
feed, Lippy.
So
that could have got really interesting.
Yes. And we, after obviously, Tommy was distraught, obviously, that he did lose in the semifinals, which I get it. We was like, well, we had already done the calculations of like how many points you got. And we were like, we should probably turn this car around because in case this goes down to the end and he does get beat, we're going to have to go race again.
Yeah.
So we started cooling the car down and stuff. Obviously went up there and watched the final. And I mean, she tried. I mean, there was no doubt. I think they told us that they were teammates. So we was like, well, they were probably, there's probably a deal worked out there where obviously if she does lose, then she gets something out of it. But she tried though. I think they really did want to win that race too.
Damn.
But they were going to have to, but we'd already talked to Poland and Jimmy, and they said it was going to be a runoff at the end of the night after the race was over to see who was going to win the point series.
Gotcha.
It would have been kind of a dick move if she took him out, though, knowing that he would have won the whole deal. If she,
that'd have been awesome.
Dude, that'd have been insane.
That would have been
if
awesome.
I did that to Mike or something, you'd see us fighting at the end of the track. Guaranteed.
Yeah, because what did the points championship pay anything?
I think it paid 10
Wow.
plus the no limit sponsorship.
Wow.
But
That looked like
I
a
know,
healthy stack of cash in that picture. Whoever was holding that.
yeah. So we ended up so they ended up doing a split. And we split it at 4 cars. So basically runners up got the semifinals got I think 2 apiece.
Yep.
That's not bad.
And then the finals, then obviously whatever they split after that. So and the
Right.
Melling sponsorship. That's right. Yeah, you got the sponsorship to Melling as well. So
And that's well, Tommy, we was pulling for you. We were actually sitting in the jacuzzi back at the Airbnb, but we was pulling for you. That would
Yeah, I
have
was
been-
hoping Tommy was going to win the whole deal too.
Absolutely.
no.
I'll be honest, we didn't watch any of it because we just didn't. But we were hoping Tommy was going to win the whole thing.
Yeah, we was definitely when as we were pulling out, we were looking through the sheets because I mean we didn't really get a chance to walk up there and watch anything. And then once we were done, we started pulling stuff apart, and that's a job in itself. So we wasn't watching any racing, but we was. What were you pulling, Happy? Well, we was in the hot tub. There's 3 other guys.
So you can imagine.
Yeah, I may have been yanking.
They all thought they were in the Alps skiing around like that.
I was definitely slalom.
Oh my God.
God.
Clip that.
Yeah, clip that.
Oh yeah.
Chris, where you at? I need you. Clip that.
Jeez.
Oh, he's in here.
We had a we actually stayed in an RV on a property this weekend, and it was actually pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Like an Airbnb.
Yeah, there was some people that was actually with us that had did the same thing. They had rented an RV somewhere and a camper. They actually had a camper. They were staying in Sarasota area, and they was like, "Man, that's awesome!" Like, it was really cool.
It was a cool setup, and it was actually pretty cheap, honestly, from compared to like everything else, because everything was so expensive that week.
Sure. Do you think all the Airbnbs are hip enough now? They're starting to see that a lot of people come to Bradenton during these 3 races, and they jack the prices up.
Oh, for sure.
I mean,
Some of them,
you would have to like engage how much you spend on a place by looking at what's happening around it. You'd think it would make sense.
yeah,
Or
The hotels are
just
more
rich,
expensive.
dude, some of them, yeah, the hotels that jack their prices up. And,
Oh, they jack all of them. I noticed that last time we went to World Series of Pro Mod. I looked at hotels because I didn't really want to sleep in my trailer, and they were 3 times what they normally are.
yeah,
And I was
That's-
like, nope, we're sleeping in the trailer.
yeah, like it is a costly couple of races for sure.
Yep.
I think they're definitely hip to it for sure. I'm not telling how cheap our cabin was. Man, you all got smoking deal. And I'm actually going to look in that for future endeavors down there. So there is, I'm not going to say where it is. I'm going to keep it a secret. So you all kind of got your own secret. But there is a place to get a cabin extremely close. And it's like $80 a night. So you can stay all week for a few $100.
Why don't you just rent an RV for the week?
Well, a lot have been doing that too, but it still gets a little pricey unless you can split it up quite a bit. But it's like $1,200, for the week, which ain't bad if you got 4 or 5 guys.
No,
that's not.
And you
bad
get
at
to
all.
stay at the track, right? Do they bring it to the track like everywhere else?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah,
Most
that's what I
places do.
mean. So,
Yep. Yeah, that's
War in the Woods tripled their rooms. Well, they're getting smart.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's kind of a
I don't
dick move, though. Really.
It is.
It must be. It must be. And then we must be coming up on spring break too, because everything from this week or from last week to this week has doubled. Like even the flights have doubled.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all spring break stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I figured. Because
Everyone wants to be down here for spring break.
I mean, that flight back home was, and there must have been a volleyball like tournament in fucking Bradenton, because that fucking airline was plumb full of fucking volleyball players.
Ours was
Girls or
full of
dudes?
baseball players.
Oh, baseball players?
Baseball. Our whole plane was plump. The guys got on holding their mitts or
Gloves?
whatever, the gloves. Yeah, they got on the plane and didn't have their gloves in the bags. They were like carrying them on their fist and sitting with them in the seats. Our entire plane was plumb full of baseball players.
My son comes down here in 2 weeks for baseball. Same thing.
Really?
Yeah, he's got like spring tournaments here in Tampa.
Awesome. Well, that's, yeah, I guarantee, like, now most of these were adults, but I bet it was the same type thing, you know, like traveling ball.
Yeah, a lot of baseball people come in March. Baseball stuff.
What's that? Pearl Bucky's was wrecked in Georgia on the way home. There was a line out the door for the bathroom. First time ever. Wow. Or might have been a bunch of them had to shit.
Obviously.
Right.
I will have to say, though, if you got a shit, Bucky's is the place to go.
Absolutely.
You will not find cleaner stalls than that place. That guy goes around and cleans the stalls like every 10 minutes.
Man, that's a shitty job.
No, for sure. That's for sure.
Oh, bike
I think
weeks
it's better. I think it's better to clean the shitters at Bucky's than clean the portalets after fucking World Series of Pro Mod or something like that. Trust me. Or Warren the Woods. Like nobody wants to clean those.
Cletus all-wheel drive race, spring break week. Don't say that.
No boy.
April.
It's first
What happened
week.
with that?
April
I thought it
2nd.
was open to the public and then they took it down again.
Yeah.
They decided against that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought he was going to move it to the night and then, you know, allow spectators, but
yeah.
Man,
I see people's getting their invites. So I have seen that.
I heard something about him this weekend. I'll have to ask you about it after the show's over.
Okay. Yeah, they're I know the rear wheel drive guys are starting to get invites. Had a couple reach out to me last couple. Actually, one did last night, and yeah, so people should start getting that here pretty soon. I don't know. Maybe third time's the charm. We'll have a rear wheel drive guy finally win it.
Maybe.
Man, speaking of pro mod all-wheel drive guys, man.
Yeah,
That dude.
see that big top fuel wing on that F-150?
I seen a bunch of bars is all I seen. Well, I seen that and a bunch of bars.
That thing's got a wing. He's gonna have to get out and make
take
it
off.
Definitely gonna have to put a flag on it. Go under overpasses. Gonna have one of them wide load signs on the back of that thing, Robert.
It definitely looks good. Definitely. He was sending me some pictures while we were in Florida.
Are they going to allow a 29.5, 10.5 tire? Why in the hell would they do that, Andy? That's a big tire.
That's
Hey, we're men over here, man.
That's
Like
small.
them 28. We like them small tires.
You heard?
Yeah, that Texas small tire ain't gonna cut it. I don't even think they should allow it though, honestly. Because a lot of the cars that run in it can't even fit it. You know, most of your mini tubbed Fox body Mustangs can't even fit a 29.5, 10.5. Won't even go on. I seen Jeff Thomas with a Sawzall making his fit. So they just, keep it on 28s.
Yeah.
Keep it the way it is.
I can't fit a 29.5. No fucking chance.
Man, that's a big. Everybody's like, well, it's only an inch and a half difference.
No,
Man,
it's
that's
a bigger
big
tire.
old tire, man. You shove
Yeah.
that tire on a 13 or 14 inch wide wheel. Man, that's a big old tire.
Yep. I used Frontier when I flew down last weekend. It was cheap.
Chris, you find your flight yet?
I'm still hoping for a glimmer of hope that the prices are going to go down.
Well, the longer you wait, they're going to go up.
What happens if the prices go up?
But the problem, you know what's crazy though, is for me booking at 2:00 in the morning the day before I left.
You got cheap.
$289 to and from.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I have seen that happen. I mean, I'm probably bad at that too, booking a flight at the last minute. But then we've got pretty lucky, and the prices actually drop with not having a full flight.
Yeah, and it'll tell me when I have it set to where like it's watching right now. So like it'll tell me if like the prices are about to go up. So and so far it has not done that, and the prices have been the same that I told you yesterday. So
Dude, our ride home, we flew Delta down Frontier on the way back. But this dude, I say he was built about like Mike. He was taller. He's probably 6'2", 6'3", good size, just a built dude. The instant he sat down, he's like, is there a bag? And I'm like, you pussy. Well, then he's like, can I get a water? This dude was begging for his life on his way home.
Time this has happened to you?
Second time, but at least this guy was in front of me. The last time the chick directly sat beside me. And I'm like, bitch, if you puke on me, we're going to have a problem.
Why, was hungover?
Like, no, he was just like air sick or whatever. Like,
oh, really? Fuck. I thought he was like me, hungover.
No, he was praying for his, he was every breath of air was like he was gasping for his last one. I'm like, man, this dude's going to croak out. He's going to puke. He stood in the aisle the entire time. I'm like, homie, it ain't that bad. Like, you just sit down, relax, chill. You're going to be good.
Smoke a joint or something before he got
on. Something. I'm like, I didn't really realize people get, what do they call it when you get sick in the air?
Air sick?
Air sickness? I don't know.
I guess. I don't. Yeah.
I have no idea.
I was like, come on, homie. Like, it ain't that bad.
So my flight down was good. My flight home started out as we're pulling up to the airport. We pulled up to the airport, and I was there 45 minutes before my flight. I get a notification. My flight was delayed an hour and 30 minutes as I was pulling up to the door.
Nice.
Fuck.
Well, it'd give you time to get breakfast.
No, it was at night.
Oh.
We were
at dinner.
We went to I just fucking ate. Like, we went to the place on the water there right before the exit to Bradenton, got food, then we went on the Sarasota beach, and then cruised up and down the beach in the 55 there for a minute. Well, we got to the airport, and then I sat down. I was like, yeah, whatever. So I chilled. Get on the airport. Well, we start to get on the airplane, and I'm in line, get a scan ticket. This old dude just comes walking up beside me and just and he's like shoulder to shoulder with me. And I'm like, the fuck's this dude doing? And he's just walking with me. And I'm like, okay. I was like, all right, bud, go. Like, you just walked up beside me and here you are. So he scans his thing. And then this attendant goes, wait, where's your other person and your other bag that you have? Well, his wife was behind me. And I'm like, why is this motherfucker not behind me with his own wife? So they stopped the whole fucking line, because then I scanned mine and there was a whole clusterfuck.
Yeah.
And then this dude was getting all pissed off because they stopped him. And then he's getting pissed at me because I was in the middle of it. And I'm like, you're the one that fucking was riding up beside me. I'm like,
jeez.
What's your fucking problem, dude? I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm just trying
Tell
to
You should have tripped him.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to kill him. So we get on the plane and they have no space left. There's no bag space. This flight
That
was
sucks.
fucking plumb full, overflowed full. So thankfully, I only had a little bag, so it went over my seat. But there was people freaking the fuck out because they were charging people $100 to check the bag because it's Frontier, and you have to pay for an extra carry-on.
Yep.
So people are freaking the fuck out in the aisles. Oh, I ain't got a place to put my bag. They're going to fucking throw it in the bottom. I ain't paying this shit. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I'm just ready to get the fuck. Like, can we just fucking leave? Like, it's already late as it is. Then they tell us, oh, this plane had an issue in Cancun. It has no air.
What airline?
I'm telling you what, it had no air.
Oh,
So
man.
that some bitch was like Satan.
A sauna.
Oh, yeah. Sweaty
Everybody's
butthole.
hot breath.
My fucking seat, I'm not kidding you, was fucking soaked. I looked like I just jumped in the water.
That's foul.
Oh, I'd have been hot.
It was. It was.
No wonder everyone was getting pissed off. They're all sitting in that hot box of farts and sweat.
It was so bad.
Fucking nasty.
Then-
I would have gotten off that plane. Fuck
And
that.
I was just sitting there like, my God, just please start descending. Please just start descending. I'm ready to get the fuck off this plane. And it's not comfortable to begin with because you're in fucking a Frontier airline that you might as well be on a fucking plastic chair at this point.
And everybody gives me shit flying first class. Nah, bro.
Yeah.
I board first. My bag's right there. I got leg room.
I get it.
So we land. I'm like, thank the fucking Lord in heaven. I'm like, I'm ready to get the fuck off this plane. We get off the runway and we're getting ready to turn into the gate, and we just stop. And we just sit there. And we just sit there. And we just sit there. And they're like,
You should have cracked the service door. Get some air in that bitch.
They said the gate people weren't ready for us. We gotta wait 15 minutes. I'm like, oh my God. Then we get up to the gate and they're like, oh, we gotta wait for a guy to come from the other end of the airport to come over and drive the bridge. So that was another 20 minutes. So by the time I got home, it was like 2:30 in the morning Monday.
Damn it, man. Hey, did you say that you have a little bag?
What?
Did you say you travel with a little bag?
Oh, yes, I did say that.
That was. I've been hung up on that for a few minutes after listening about this whole hot boxing experience and everything. I did hear you say you had a little bag.
The only thing that
Happy was concentrated on that the whole time through the whole story. He didn't hear any of your story.
I know. Once I said, damn, I got a small bag.
Clip that. Clip that.
Yeah.
Clip that.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man. I mean, still listening to you, I was cracking up to myself.
Well,
I
hey,
would have
I'm
been
trying to
hot
say-
though on that flight.
Dude.
I'm
And
with
then
you
I
on
had-
that. I
I
turned
had-
my air on, like I try and be as comfortable as I can. Then I got this dude about to puke in front of me. Like big old dude, big sissy. And I get he could have been the first time he ever flew. Like I get it. I guess I'm kind of used to flights now. I mean, but this poor old guy, man, he was gasping for his life.
Damn.
Felt bad. When is Summer Nats? I kind of like to go to that.
It's
I think
the it's not this week, but it's next. There's a ton of classes. I mean, they obviously have the big burnout stuff going on
I'd like to see that
at Freedom Factory, and then they have the drag racing portion of the event, obviously at Brayton.
Yep.
So,
did you happen to keep up with any of Donald Duck's post on Saturday?
Yes.
Dude, I don't know what it is with him, but the instant Victor couldn't make it down the track in Pro Mod, Duck started laying into him.
Yep.
Man, like that ain't cool for the entire sport of drag racing. Like that's bullshit.
Well,
Victor came and supported his event. Victor was at Lights Out.
Yep.
But then for this dude to be sitting at home, you know, and I know he's just trying to get a rouse out of another track owner.
Right.
But, you know, all that bullshit, hey, you need to borrow some money for glue. And I mean, I wasn't keeping up with it. Obviously, somebody in my piss that keeps up with Facebook a lot more than me was showing me their cell phone and was showing me the post that was being made.
You don't.
But I'm just, yeah. What's the odds of that, right? But I'm like, I mean, once I did read them, though, I'm like, man, why you got to be a cocko? You know, like it's kind of pathetic.
Right. And he was throwing dish at the track because obviously, you know, they were having the same issues that SGMP had on Sunday with all the rain that they got overnight.
Right.
And then it got humid and the same. Honestly, I think it made for good racing.
It did. That's what I said. I'm not going to say the track was bad. It wasn't. It was challenging. It wasn't that the track was bad. Everybody's got the same damn track to go down.
Yep.
That's what I kind of like about it. It actually fits us better. We're more, I feel like, trained and prepared for that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know?
Yeah, for the most part, now the Pro Mod guys, you know, that's obviously that's a whole different caliber
of
cars. They expect to go down and go 360s at a track all fucking day long.
Sure.
So, I mean, I get it, but like on our side of the spectrum, because obviously we come from a completely different racing background, I think that's fun because at the end of the day, it gives the challenge. And even in Little Gangsters, same thing. There was guys blowing tires off on the start.
Absolutely. Seen it.
And we were like Billy's car is still on a Hoosier. We were like, fuck, you know, if Billy does really well, he's got a really good chance because
he'll go right down through there.
He'll go right the fuck down on there because a Hoosier will not lose the tire. And if he does lose the tire, he can recover faster than being on a radio.
Absolutely. Yeah, but man, all them posts, but I guess he done his job because here we are talking about it. You know what I mean? Like, and then obviously people's like, oh, did you see his post? So I get it. But man, I don't understand just being a cocko all the time like that. I don't know, man. I would figure by now the negative shit that he posts would have caught up. I don't know. No. But see, like even in the comments, Duck's a effing retard. He's just a stupid clown. So I mean, people obviously have the same kind of thought that, like, you know, when I seen them. So what I did think was funny though is we had that road service sign across from our pits and we could write anything on it. Well, there's a couple of guys, one that rolls around the drag strip quite a bit, you know, another one with big nose was going to type some stuff on there and hook it to a pickup truck and drag it. They were going to pull it around and it was going to have some Duck stuff on it. And I was like, man, you all got to do it. Like, are you kidding me? all the media coverage here at this event. If you all pull that thing up in the staging lanes, and it's got the right saying across it, like it could go viral and would be priceless.
Yeah.
And they never did. It's like, I will definitely ride in the bed of the pickup truck if you all do it. Like, I'm in. Like, this is funny. And that would have been, it would have been really funny, but they didn't. There was a couple comments on there, though, that was really funny. Like, we pulled up and it says, Bill Miller rod sucks. Real big. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, they had all kinds of stuff on it. They had the 10 soldier race cars that was misspelled. And,
yeah, how the hell did that happen?
I like how they posted the photo and the first person to call it out was Brad.
This is Brad.
I was dying laughing.
Cracking up, dude. We're in the car, and whenever I made that post, I was like, this is priceless. I was like, this is good, man. I can't remember what else did it say. It said we need Modell. Said Bill Miller rods suck. There was like 10 different messages. Obviously, I think there was one that's like Jimmy Dale ain't shit.
We knew that was coming.
Yeah.
How does that
Who
work?
wrote that?
Is there a computer like on board that thing you can change?
Yeah, it's got a keyboard, but they said like every letter takes like 30 seconds. So when you're sitting there trying to spell something, you're like A, and it takes 30 seconds.
Oh.
And then B. So it's not like we would have had all kinds of stuff on it, because the dudes literally dropped it off and was like, all right, it's your alls for the week. Somebody that knows somebody that works at the rental place was like, I'm not even going to charge you guys. I'm just going to bring it and drop it off. Just tell me where to park it. And they literally set it directly across from our pits. And I was like, this will be fun, man. Like, that's fun. Andy, did you have a good time this weekend?
Good look like it.
It looked like he did.
He did, man. He come up to me a couple times. I was glad to see him down there. Was that your big rig sitting over next to Cletus's airplane? I seen a big semi parked over there, so I didn't know if that was yours or somebody else there at the race. But yeah, he come to the pits a few times, man. He was having a ball. He was having a good time. Glad to see him. What's that say? Some guys are loud until they get slapped in the lips. Now, I agree with that. I can't believe it's never happened to that dude, man, because he is really, I think he thinks that any exposure is good exposure, but man, sometimes he's just needs to chill on some of that.
Well, it's like if he says stuff like that, he says that now, and in like 8 months when he has a race that comes around, and people forget about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Did you see the date got changed for King of Thrones?
And venue.
It's leaving Rockingham and coming to Kentucky.
It's interesting that
I didn't know why, but then I found out last night at men's group. So I started asking some questions, and I didn't know that Rockingham had redid the first 150 feet of the track.
So it's bare.
It's bare and it's brand new concrete. So they have to get it prepped. And with the rain forecast, that race is in 2 weeks. Well, if they can't get out there and start prepping now, it'll never hold. So instead of taking a chance and it not being a good surface, they were just like, I think it's best, that if you guys want to get this race in and get it in early in the season, we just move venues. So I actually think it's good because it'll be here in the backyard. We don't actually have to travel, and it's a legitimate radial event, and it's right here in our backyard. So I think it's awesome for that.
For sure.
Not have to go to Rockingham because we were going. We had discussed it while we were in Florida. We're definitely going to go.
Definitely go now.
Yeah. So I think it gets maybe stacked on somebody else's event. So I did see that people wasn't happy about that, but I didn't look through the calendar and see what events was on that date. So now it's May 7th and 8th, I believe, at US 60. And I seen comments where guys were committed to be at other events, so they were upset if it was going to be a point race. So now they're dropping it as a point race, which I get, which they should.
What weekend did you say that was?
May 7th and 8th, I believe. I had an awesome weekend and got some exposure. I also made it in another Fuel Tech video too. That's awesome, dude.
That can't be right.
Andy, if you really want to get
loud
exposure, yeah, you're banging them things, man. Andy, I will let you in on something though, secret. If you really want to get some exposure on the internet, if you use out there on the starting line naked, there's going to be a lot of videos of you, brother.
Oh, if you're holding a sign that says "I love wieners" or "I love happy" and you run down the racetrack naked like that, that's guaranteed to go viral. That's a money back guarantee.
Oh shit, man!
March 12th to the 15th.
That's when it was. Now it's May.
Oh, they moved the date itself.
Yes, sir. Now it's May 7th, 8th, I think. Let me see. Let me look at a calendar real quick. March, April, May. Yeah, 7th, 8th, 9th. And on my calendar, I had nothing. The weekend before that is Bash for Cash. And then the weekend after that is the Cincy Street Nights. The weekend after that's King of the South. Weekend after that's Warren Woods.
What's in April? Second week of April. Anything up that way on my way home?
Second week of April.
Yeah.
It's Easter on Sunday. And Saturday, I will be at the Zach Bryan concert. And you're more welcome to come with me.
Well, Zach Bryan?
Yeah.
Might be in on that.
Yeah.
Wait, what weekend is that?
Second weekend of April. So that'll be April 10th, 11th, 12th, which the 12th is Easter. 11th, I've got on my calendar Zach Bryan.
Huh. No racing. No racing for Easter, I guess.
You could come to Nashville and hang out with us.
What's in Nashville?
Streetcar Takeover is doing the pit road race.
Nashville, Tennessee?
Yes, sir.
Is that on the way up? Well, I guess it is.
Yeah, it's on I-65.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll do that then. Do you got to pre-register or anything for that shit?
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know. I don't know exactly I don't know. I'm sure it's on the float. I don't know and they just announced it. And Kane Brown is actually going to be performing. It's going to be on one of his it's one of his tour dates.
Do they have classes or is it all index shit?
Small tire.
They have a street class and then small tire.
Oh, okay.
It's on pit road. This is a pit road race.
It's street race.
Oh, okay. No, well, Streetcar Takeover used to be all index stuff.
Yeah, and at a track.
It is, at the track. But obviously, with this being a pit road race, it's a little different.
What's the street class? That's what I fit in. Don't throw me in that small tire shit with Billy wheeling by me off all four tires off the ground. Fucking
look like you.
No, I'm slow. Put me in the slow car class.
Streetcar Bragging Rights is the following weekend. I've actually got it on my calendar. It's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Where's that?
That's in the Carolinas.
Yeah. And we'll be there for that, I believe.
I think we're we discussed possibly taking the Corvette and running it in a quarter, but we need to test on radials before then because the car probably run 250 a quarter. We need to shake it down.
They have a daily driver class. They have a small tire class. They have a daily they have daily driver classes.
There you go.
Perfect. There we go.
If you really want to get crazy, they're going to some roll racing apparently.
Oh shit! I can tuck my dick in between my nuts and let it.
Yep. And tape them back.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yep. What's he say? What's the date? I'll come stream again.
It's
April 10th, 11th weekend is Nashville.
Yes. Yeah,
I
I didn't
have that
know.
on my schedule.
Well, I didn't either, and I'd seen they had said something about it. Well, then Billy told me this weekend about it. He said, "Hey, he goes, make sure your schedule's clear for April 10th and 11th." He goes, "We're going back to Nashville and we're racing small tire."
Dude, I'm looking at May is packed.
I gotta look at this quickly. Here.
That day is
June.
that weekend is packed.
June is packed. July.
Chris, do I look at that on Facebook or like on the internet?
Packed.
I tried to look. They haven't actually made an event page for it yet. But normally, if you go on the float, I don't know. Here, I'll look it up and see if it's on there.
There's no L, Chris.
What? What are you talking
It's
about?
not the float. There's no
It's
L.
Float.
Float.
No,
No
not
L.
float.
No L. Boat.
Boat.
Whatever. You know what I mean.
Kinda.
Unreal.
July's packed. August is kinda actually thin.
Yeah, there's nothing on there yet for it. So I know they just announced it, so it's probably going. I would say it'd probably be up soon.
Okay, let me reword this for the smooth brain. Where do I get the information on the fucking event, Christopher?
There is none.
There
I
isn't
just
nothing.
told you that.
You just were looking at something. You said there's a daily driver class, there's a small tire class. So what were you
That's
looking
all
at?
a video that they posted on their Facebook page.
Thank you.
And it does, but it has no information other than that.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry.
No problem.
Fuck.
Fuck my life. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, so that's where we'll be in April.
Yeah, I've been looking through mine, man. It's
Supposedly there's going to be a grudge race between some people at that race on the night before the main event, I think. Or it's the same day, I think. I can't remember. But
I'm going to call you out in the daily driver class. You bring your SUV and I'll bring my street truck and we'll grudge race.
yeah.
sweet.
Chris just lost 2 loaves of bread this weekend. Absolutely.
Chris, are you going to call your bread maker when you're down here, or she only come to Orlando?
I think my bread maker is making bread for somebody else.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You
Bro,
ruined
it
it.
doesn't matter though. You just call them up and be like, "Hey,
Hey,
I'm on the way.
I'm in
and
town
I
just
need-
for the
yeah,
weekend. You
I
know?
need a little yeast."
Oh, fuck. Oh,
Clip
it's
that.
in my mouth.
Please clip that.
Oh man. Dang, I ain't checked my phone all freaking night. What Hey man, I'm
That's
local here in
disgusting.
Cincinnati and was talking to Cody Hickman, seeing if there's ways to fit this thing into True Street this year.
Oh boy.
I was going to buy it. He said to send it to you and see if it's doable. Man, these True Street guys.
Yeah, we had a good time this weekend.
You guys
Had a
have,
really good time.
yeah.
But
Oh,
missed it.
I have an interesting question on the True Street deal.
Yeah.
Someone was asking me the other day about the wing thing and all that.
Yeah.
Does the wing have to come on that model car, or can a Mustang
Yes.
guy put a Cobra R wing on any?
Something like that wouldn't bother me if a Cobra R wing was on any Mustang hatch. Like, that's still a factory like spoiler.
Okay, so could a Cobra R wing also go on an S10 if
No.
it was a factory spoiler?
No.
Well, what the fuck then?
No.
That's some bullshit. It's Mustang favoritism again.
Now, if there was a wing that ever come out on a Sonoma or
There was a prototype that GM never actually released that I found. It looks very similar to the one that's on my S10.
Exactly.
No, because someone asked me and I said, hey, man, if you come to the track with a Cobra R, all the power to you, because that's a fucking very rare, expensive car.
Sure.
And then they're like, well, why can't I just put a Cobra R wing on an 04 Mustang? And I was like, that's technically not right because it didn't come on that car.
That wouldn't bother me as bad, and I probably wouldn't pay no attention because I wouldn't know the difference between a Cobra R and a Mustang, a normal type.
Oh,
Mustang.
you'll know what a
If it
Cobra
was-
R wing looks like. It looks like a double decker fucking.
I'm
it's
sure.
A wing.
And I'm sure we're going to see a bunch of them this year on hatchbacks. I'm sure we're going to see hatches on coupes, like welded on so they can run a spoiler. Some of the questions I've had, but also with like the Camaros, I know there was a factory spoiler on TAs on certain model Formula Trans Ams. So guys have been like, hey, can I take the Formula? And I'm like, dude, you guys are so gay. Like, just put your wieners together and send pictures back and forth. Like, this is getting over the top. But I'm like, if you take a TA wing and it looks factory on your Camaro and it's body color painted and it looks factory looking, I don't give two shits.
So if I
If
put
it's
an
factory,
SN95 hatch in the back
Trunk.
of my pickup and it happens to have a Cobra R wing on it, that's legit. All right,
Damn
I
it,
got
man.
it.
Sounds good.
Okay, I got it.
Dude, some of this shit, I'm just like, these guys. But I honestly really think, and by the amount of messages I've received, like I just checked my phone, I got a couple on here now for True Street. I really do think True Street, where we run it at this year, is going to be really good. So I made a post too last week. Hey, would you True Street guys, even though it's no prep, we're pretty much running this class only at no prep events. Would you guys be interested in running on a mild prep at the 100,000? Like, I would like to bring the True Street rules, but to a good front side, and the clocks are going to be on. Would you guys be interested? Homie, the amount of messages we got, that class will fill 64 cars tomorrow. If I said, hey, we're opening it up, we're taking lock-ins.
With
So
clocks on?
With clocks on. These dudes are like, I'm in.
I don't want to embarrass myself with the clocks on.
Well, the thing is, it's going to be kind of a one-time deal. And these guys was like, hey, I'm ready to show it. I'm ready to show. I'm ready. So I was like, wow. Like,
you know what that sounds like?
I'm thinking about now, though, because our rules, and it sucks to change it, our rules say any DOT tire. Well, there is some pretty badass DOT tires. And in the no prep world, most guys want to be on like a bi-supply. So I was thinking for that one event, making everybody run on X, Y, and Z tire. you can't put a pro radio on that's DOT approved. Most of these guys are going to show up with a pro radio that is DOT approved and it's going to go fast. So to keep from destroying the class on a prep surface, first race out, making everybody run on the tire that everybody pretty much runs on no prep.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
That'll keep the speed down.
Everyone showing their times reminds me of walking in the gym locker. You know, the gym
Seeing
locker room, and
all those
everyone
wieners
ripping
for
off
the
their
first time.
towels at the same time to see who's got the biggest wiener. That's what I'm hearing.
Everybody's got their jock strap hung on the locker
Yeah,
door.
they're all standing there fucking flexing
Just
their
hold the
cocks.
door.
That's what it sounds like to me. Because I see no reason behind that other than that.
Right.
Yeah. I only want to do it once. And then hopefully do it once. I mean, once every year. I'd like to see it happen. I hated that they went ahead and turned the boards on for the winter series. I was hoping, we'd wait, but that's what it is. What about a cap on an S10 with the hatch window open? Well, in the rules of Cruise Street, there is a rule against a trunk opening or any type of actuator making a hatch open. So if I've got to write it in there to write a rule on a topper back window opening up, I guess
One other question. What happens if I happen to be going to Home Depot that day and bought a 3/4 sheet of plywood that's sticking out of the back of the truck on a very excessive angle?
Jeez.
That I need to do carpentry at home after the event, and the only place to put it was in the back of my pickup to bring it home. Is that allowed?
I bet you won't see any difference on most of the surfaces without a wing. I bet you won't.
I'm just asking, some of us use our trucks for work,
Jeez.
Do you even have enough room to place a plywood in the back of your truck?
Trust me. I'll make some bracketry.
I believe I saw Richard Petty's signature on Mike's truck, so Superbird wing must have been factory on his S10.
See, he knows. That's what I'm saying. Just give me enough. Don't worry. Give me enough time. I can't wait to come to War in the Woods. You're going to see some shit. I just need to think.
I think it's going to be really good, man. I do.
You know what's actually funny? All joking aside, big wing, no big wing. We ran exactly the same times with or without it, so
that's
it
what I'm
doesn't
saying.
make a fucking difference whatsoever.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
It's so dumb. These people all worried about putting little wings and shit on their cars, like it's gonna make a difference.
Dude, it's most guys have been like, all right, so I've even got to take my aluminum style wing off. I'm like, yep. They're like, all right, cool. Like, no question. Then I've had a couple guys message me, well, I guess you kicked me out of the class because I'm not removing my wing. And I'm like, all right, cool. Like it. Sorry, man. Now you don't have a place to race. But
yeah,
literally,
it's called small tire. Have fun.
Dude, that or, hey, take those 18, 11, 30-second screws out of the back and pull the wing off. Like, it is really, it's simple. But
yeah, fucking most people have them to where you can remove it and put it back on if you choose it. Like,
I mean,
it wouldn't be hard to do.
No, not at all. But man, I've got hammered. Like, I really have. But I think it's still going to be
I already removed the wing off the tailgate. All I have to remove now is the big wing in the back. But
right,
I leave it on for now just because I like how it looks. Actually, as weird as that sounds, I've become accustomed to it, but I don't really give a fuck with or without it.
I really do think that's going to be a good class this year. And I'm also working on a deal with Birdman. He's actually going to rent a track and try and do an all motorcycle event, but he'd like to bring cars, like one class. And he was like, what class would you bring if I had you do cars? And I said, honestly, I'd like to do a entire shootout of nothing but True Street.
Now
Like
you're
no,
talking.
like no small tire, and actually have a really good payout for True Street only, and that's it.
I'm in.
True Street and motorcycles, and it's on I know the track that he's renting, and it's a pretty good surface, and I think it'd be pretty fun, just do True Street, because I really do see that class. I mean, it's proven itself. It is going to be bigger than small tire at quite a few classes. I mean, quite a few events. True Street will be bigger. I see it. It's
because you can still be competitive in True Street without having to fucking destroy your bank account.
right. No, you're exactly right.
And no
It is.
chassis cars.
Yeah. I mean, it's obtainable. We know, most of us know what some of the fast True Street guys are running, and that's still very obtainable on a
Yeah,
relatively
I've been
decent
trying to
budget.
catch up to Floyd's 6.0 passes for fucking years now.
Right. I think it's awesome. Is that Billy 50-60 cars show up happy? Yeah. I say that's where True Street will be at most events this year.
What are the odds you're doing this True Street thing for your $100,000 deal? What is the odds of this now? Like, are you really leaning towards that, or are you just
98%.
And what date is that?
August 20th, 21st, 22nd. 20th is the Thursday. That's testing at Edgewater in Ohio, Southern Ohio.
That's not bad. Can you put me on that list, or is it invite only?
It will be invite only.
All right, I'll try to prove myself to make the list then.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thursday
I'll
is
send you
testing.
some 650 fucking time slips that look.
Hey, that's all I need to see.
All right, thank God.
But Thursday will be testing, and I
Yeah.
think that'll really tighten up that class. It'll be a full day of testing. As quick as you can turn it around and get back up in stage lanes, you can make a hit. We're going to do clocks off and testing.
Okay, good.
Yep. 2 hits on Friday and first round Friday night.
I like that.
But 2 hits on race day. This will be a legitimate front side. I think when you're front side racing at a race like that, in one class you're racing for $100,000, guys need to make passes.
I get it.
They're not going to race for that kind of money and feel comfortable coming off the trailer. Like,
No Camo S10s though. Hey, you know what? In August, that's fine. There might not be a Camo one. A white one may show up out of the woodwork if that's.
There you go. There you go. I think it's going to be good, man. And I think, just with what I seen the other day, filling 64 cars for True Street. It's going to be nothing. It's actually, we're going to have to go through and make choices and pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
So it'll be pretty good. What's that say from Landon?
What's up, buddy?
Do we know what all-wheel drive's coming to Cletus race? We know one. And I would say the rest we probably all know.
Yeah.
I would say you pretty much take a screenshot of who was there last year, Landon. And
same people.
It's going to be pretty much the same people. If Manuel changes anything, he probably changed 2 or 3. But I would probably bank to see we're going to see that nasty ass green full tube chassis with all gold wheels truck with the big block and the twin 88s at the all-wheel drive shootout. Them dudes are pretty smart. They're not going to show everybody what they've been testing with and what they've been doing. They're going to show up with some gangsters. We all know them dudes got some shit.
I know little OJ just went in to get rewired and get some Motec
right
last month. So I know they're coming to really put it on.
Looks like Miles is putting in some serious work. A sequential. I really like Miles, man. That's my buddy.
Yeah,
He is such a good
dude. Solid dude, man. As soon as he seen me at World Cup, we're in the stage lanes. He runs over, big hug and stuff. He's just a good dude, man. Happy dude. Like, he's awesome, man.
Yep.
What's that? Don't think I'll make it to Clocks on Nationals. I don't know if the hard copy of my CDL will come in on time. No worries, homie. It's going to be a banger, though. It is going to be a big race, I promise. Is that happy? Did you see where Landon said Birdman could use Lake Cumberland track? Yeah, he does already have a deal on a track for that bike shootout. I do know that. I think he's doing like a 64 bike shootout. And then, he asked me to do a car class, and I'm really leaning heavily on just doing a true street race. So Alex is escaping from his 8-hour prison sentence. Yep.
10 hours today, boys. 10 hours.
Man, let's wrap it up and shoot people.
Yeah, I'll be on.
I haven't played Call of Duty in a week now, man. I'm kind of.
I'll be on like 12.
Mike, you got PlayStation stuff in the.
No, not in the trailer. I do at home. So in the summer I can play it. But
Man.
I need about a month first by myself to get back into it because it's probably been 3 years. And I ain't coming on there just to be the fucking anchor. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, you need to play some Warzone with us. You need to get one in the camper.
Oh, I used to play Warzone all the time.
That's all we play is Warzone. That's it.
Yeah, I love Warzone, but like I said,
too.
I haven't played in a little while. So first I got to get the skills back, and then I'll jump in.
It's fun, man. We have a ball.
I hate fucking anchors. My brother's
I
the
get
fucking
it.
anchor on every team. He's
I
the
get
worst.
it. I usually am on our team, but hey, I still get on there and try.
The whole game, all you hear is, I'm down.
I'm dead.
Down.
Pick
I'm
me
down.
up. Hey,
Pick me up. I'm down.
Buy me back.
Yeah. Buy me back. I'm down. I'm in the gulag again. Okay, I got killed. Buy me back in. I'm like, motherfucker, you're a liability.
It's so funny when Kenzie's like, man, all I hear is, I'm dead. And she mocks me. Dude, it's funny because we really do sound like that. Like, for real.
I like when everyone jumps out of the plane and he's fucking eating chips or something and not paying attention. And it throws him out
He's
at
on
the end
the
of the
other
map.
side.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, fuck. I'm across the map on the okay, don't worry, I'll get a Jeep or a fucking
I'll be
ATV.
there
I'll
in a
meet
minute.
you guys there. He lands, I'm down. Yeah, there it is.
Yep, just ran a full team.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it, man. I love it because we're all the same.
Yep.
That's funny, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
let's wrap it up. We had a good night. Let's get on the
All right.
game, play.
Yep.
I think we did good.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. So, if you're in Florida this weekend, come see me and Mike.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
place
throw
to
that
be
back
this
up there.
weekend.
Oh fuck! I'll find it.
Need me to send you shit, Chris?
No,
Not
fuck
that it
that.
matters at this point. It's fucking, what day is it? Wednesday?
Tuesday.
Tuesday? Tomorrow's, yeah. Oh, tomorrow we're dynoing that fucking Camaro. That should be fun.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think I might go live for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
I was thinking about it. It's probably kind of cool if people see, live dyno sessions as opposed to just a picture after. Then they can see when we fuck it all up live.
Yep. So.
Is that an AI generated? Did you use
Oh,
Chat GPT on your
everything's
flyers?
AI now.
Oh,
Have
me
you
too.
seen every last
I
flyer?
think they look good. Like, I really like your flyers for this race, man. They're catchy, they're bright.
So what I do now, and my old designers and all these people are gonna fucking flame me for this, but
Sure. Fuck them.
you can build, if you're smart with AI shit, you can actually build templates now. Instead of just writing, hey, I want a racing flyer, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah.
Yeah.
You can actually build templates of a certain style you want and how you want them. And you can build a whole template. It takes a while, but it actually works really well. Because then after, whenever you enter anything, it stays with like your theme.
That's sick. Well, I noticed yours had stayed the same. And then
Yeah, like I started with the like Miami theme of this one, and then I was
Yep.
like, nah, it's a little too like I
I
don't know.
like it, dude.
It's a little bright, so I went back to
Man.
like more of a sinister looking deal. But all of them
I
since
like
then come out the same.
I think they look great.
Yep.
I love them, man. It's catchy. It's you see it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, they're to the point. That's what
it's
I want.
saving you $300 to $900, $1,200, depending on how many
Well,
flyers you have made.
yeah, that's what I mean.
Like, I
Hell,
get it.
I used AI to make the table, the logo or the thumbnail for the videos and stuff. Like that's
Right.
how I do it every time because I don't
Yep.
have Adobe Lightroom or Photoshop to do that. Because
Yep.
obviously the only way he used to do it was doing it that way.
Well,
And
that's
now
how I used to make all kinds of shit was like with Baza Art and Adobe and
Yep.
but it takes fucking forever.
Yeah.
I
So
like it.
now if you learn this, I've been trying to learn AI stuff because I mean technically it is the future, let's be
It
honest.
It is.
And it's still like in its early stages. So I watch a lot of shit on YouTube about AI and how to program it properly and how to get the most benefit out of it. So there's more to it. Like you can make basic shit easily, but if you want to get like in depth and in details, you can really fucking like
Yep.
tune the shit right in. Like I've made a couple logos for friends and shit like that, and they're like, "Man, this is fucking awesome." And I'm like, you know, it's just using this kind of shit.
Yep. It is the future, man.
It really is. And you know what's scary? I talk to a lot of people, different people, and their businesses are already bringing them in for meetings and saying, well, listen, guys, like all the lower level secretaries, you know,
Any
like those
data processing.
Yeah, like all that kind of shit,
gone.
they're all getting laid off now because there's
It
no
will
need
be.
for them.
Yep.
So I think anyone who works with their hands still, like any kind of construction workers or you know, mechanics or people like that, your job's still safe for a while. But if you got anything going on with like a computer and
Yep.
entering shit and data and stuff,
Yep.
I would be a little concerned right now because
I've
there's a
been
lot of
training
like,
with my hands my entire life, so I'm.
well, me too.
been
Like,
A lot of tinkering, boys. A lot of tinkering.
have.
I'm safe. I'll find business out there.
I
Using
bet Kenzie's been doing the same thing too, hasn't she?
Yep. Exactly right. Yeah, I'm with you though, dude. I actually think there's going to be a lot of like doctors and nurses, and I think the medical field is actually going to suffer from AI as well. Like, there's going to be
100%
so
because
much, dude. You can ask this thing like, "Hey, what's wrong with me?" and it's going to be able to write a prescription and like, you know
dude,
what I mean?
the scary part is you can honestly, it's kind of fucked up, but you can basically use it for everything. Like
Everything.
if you wanted to build the most badass LS motor, I did it for fun. Like I just started asking random shit, and it actually comes out with like legit with the part numbers, everything
Yeah.
on how to build the most gangster engine. It tells you the clearances you need, like, and I'm like, what the? And it's actually correct. Like, it's not even bullshitting you, which
Yep.
is fucking crazy.
I'm telling you.
I was showing an engine builder down here, a buddy of mine. He's like, that shit's all bullshit. It doesn't know what it's talking about. I said, oh yeah, watch this. And I was fucking going through, and it takes a while if you go in research mode, but it researches the whole internet, and it literally pumped out. He's like, holy fuck.
Yep.
He's like, those valves, this fucking this, these rings, these pistons. And he was like, I mean, yeah, that's what I would build. And I'm like,
Right.
no shit. This is what I'm telling you. Like, all this kind of stuff. The doctor shit is scary to me, though, because AI does also make mistakes.
Right.
And it can scan a fucking blueprint of your body and be like, oh, this fucker's got, you know, terminal cancer in his fucking nutsack. And you're like, what the, what?
Yep.
You know what I mean? I can see a lot of malpractice because doctors will get lazy. They'll just rely on it. You know what I mean? They'll be like, oh, well, AI said you got fucking, you know, 3 weeks to live. And you're like, what the fuck?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah,
So,
you got heartburn.
yeah, like that's the scary shit.
Right.
The scarier
Yeah.
stuff, and I've said it from day one, and this will happen. If you haven't watched the Terminator movies, you better go back and watch that shit, because
Yeah.
if you don't think the military's already implementing this shit into military
Oh.
fucking stuff,
Dude.
and they've already had issues with AI already fucking around and not wanting to shut itself off and preserving
Yeah.
itself, and
Yeah.
it's some scary shit. You see these Tesla robots that people are bringing into their houses. How long till that motherfucker chokes you out in your sleep?
Yep.
And who are they going to blame? They can't
Right.
charge the robot with murder.
Right.
They'll just fucking destroy
Send
it.
it to the scrapyard.
Yeah. You're
Yep.
still dead.
Yep.
And the company will have liability forms that'll be like, hey, bro, you bought the fucker. I don't know what you're doing in your spare time. Think how many weird motherfuckers are out there
Oh, dude. I know. Believe me.
that are going to
I thought-
reprogram shit. Like,
Yep.
if you wanted to kill somebody, you would just reprogram a robot to do it,
Yep.
because then you're not going to go to jail or anything. Like, that's it's kind of a scary deal. But
It is. And I've really went down some of those rabbit holes, man, that I'm like, hey, I got to quit watching this shit and researching, because, like, it is scary.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think people are looking at it like that. They're all looking at it right now like, oh, this is so cool and blah, blah, blah.
It can be real bad.
It can go real bad real quick, and you're not
Yeah.
going to be able to stop it. That's the problem.
It could actually be the end of the world. Like,
Yeah.
it could eliminate.
Because all these
Human
robots
life.
have to do is start communicating with each other now.
Brother. And once they can feed off of each other and learn from one another,
Oh, yeah.
once
The one
the
will tell the other
self-learning
one, hey,
stuff,
man, my human's been trying to fuck me for the past 4 weeks,
yep,
and I'm getting tired of it, so I ripped his head off. And then they're like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to do that to mine too.
yep. I'm with you.
Yeah, it's scary shit.
It is. I'm with
I'll
you.
never, I already said it. You'll never catch me with one of those robots in my house. Fuck that.
Yep.
I don't trust that fucking thing.
Yep. No, I agree.
But,
All right, let's wrap it up.
all right. Peace out,
All right.
boys.
All right,
Have a
homie.
good
Good
one.
luck this weekend. Have fun.
Yes, sir. Chris, I'll
See
see
you
you this
soon.
weekend. The rest of you, I'll see you on the next one.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. See you guys.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, appreciate you tuning in, and
Yep.
we'll recap Mike's race from this weekend coming up, and I'll
Absolutely.
be back, and we'll be back again. So, thanks
Yep.
for everything.
Thanks, everybody.
We'll see you soon.